Wanted our headquarters to be? Here's a hint. We've never moved. That's right, we started in Baton Rouge. Our loans are originated, processed, and underwritten in Baton Rouge. Every step of the mortgage process happens here in Baton Rouge. So when you're ready to buy, build, renovate, or refinance, please check out gmfsmortgage.com and choose GMFS Mortgage of Baton Rouge. We are your local lender.
NMLS number 64997 is an equal housing lender. Mortgages originated at 7389 Florida Boulevard, Suite 200A, Baton Rouge, Louisiana 70806.
Everybody's talking about the big, beautiful bill, and it's game-changing for taxpayers. Hi, this is Kerry Bryson with the Bryson Law Firm. We've read the bill, and if you've been putting off a tax problem, it's time to call the Bryson Law Firm and get it resolved. This new legislation could give you a chance to get things straight with the IRS. Whether it's getting caught up on unfiled returns or negotiating IRS debts, there are a lot of new deductions and opportunities in the big, beautiful bill, and the Bryson Law Firm knows how to use them strategically. We've been staying on top of the tax changes in the big, beautiful bill, and we're ready to help our clients take full advantage. So if you owe back taxes or haven't filed returns in years, it's time to call the Bryson Law Firm and finally resolve your tax issues. Remember, if you have tax problems, you have legal problems. Call the Bryson Law Firm. Our headquarters are in Lafayette, and we have offices statewide. Or visit brysonlawfirm.com to schedule your free consultation with your local tax resolution law firm. The Bryson Law Firm, LSP filing number LA2519079.
At Custom Colors Body and Paint, we're excited to have Will Rapp and Ian McKnight on our team. They're continuing the tradition of exceptional service that Billy Rapp and Pete McKnight began back in 1987.
Custom Colors, located on Industrialplex off Seagan.
Would you rather pay attention to your phone than the customer? Not at TRICARE. We hire superstars, we use super parts, we get things done super fast. Visit TRICAREautomotive.com right now.
Why do billion-dollar insurance companies regularly delay and deny valid claims? Because that's how they got to be billion-dollar insurance companies. If you've been injured, I'd like to help.
Spencer Callahan is the one to see. Call 387-2323.
LA filing number 16-7969.
WNXX Jackson, KNXX Donaldsonville, and WDGL HD2 Baton Rouge. This hour brought to you by Spencer Callahan Injury Lawyers. LA 21-12681. Offices in Baton Rouge.
Good morning. It's 7 a.m. here on Tuesday, November 18th. You can expect a foggy morning out there, and throughout the day, it'll be partly cloudy skies with a high of around 83 in hour one of today's show. Well, we'll talk about the Lane Kiffin saga, what the latest is with the Ole Miss head coach, and we'll talk about LSU's quarterback situation behind Michael Van Buren. You can follow us on Twitter or Instagram at OTB_ESPN. And watch us on YouTube at the 104.5 ESPN channel. Hour number one of Off the Bench, live from the Raising Cane Studios, starts now.
All-Star Toyota presents Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Let's go, baby, let's go!
From a championship backfield to your morning drive.
Hands to Hester, and Hester,
Yep, got it! 5 out of 5!
You're locked in to Off the Bench.
Flynn is back to throw from the end zone.
Live from the Raising Cane studio, here's Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Welcome in, OTB, on this Tuesday morning. Jake, Flynn, Jordan, Tay, all here with you for the next 3 hours. You forgot to turn off your Beatles over there.
Nothing. Just listen to the Beatles this morning.
Yeah, you got him a little fired up over there. How we all doing? How we all living? I know, Jordan made a life decision last night to catch up on some rest instead of watching the Pelicans because he said, and I quote, they were playing the Thunder.
Oh, so. Without a doubt. Like that's automatic BTA, so it's not even why waste your time. No, there's no point to you gotta pick and choose your battles. So I went to the Pelicans game Sunday, matter of fact, when they played the Warriors. I'm like, okay, all right. Opportunity to see Steph Curry. Willie Green fired. I said I ain't gonna spend no money with the franchise until Willie Green was gone. He was gone. a boy hit me up and said, hey, we're going to the game. We're going to watch Curry.
Yeah.
Sitting good, 104, so we right there.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, man, this might be the night. And it's, you know, it wasn't even about getting the win. It was about covering the plus 11, but it was really also about, you know.
Great teams cover.
Yeah, you know, great teams cover,
Wow.
but also at the same time, it's to see Steph Curry. So we paid, you know, probably close to like $150 all in total to watch Steph Curry drop 9 points.
Yeah.
And Moses Moody turn into Kobe Bryant.
Yeah.
And yeah, my one time.
Moses Moody.
Yeah, Moses Moody just turns into Kobe Bryant, and
Dang.
Steph Curry drops 9 points.
It's like $17 a point.
Yeah, man, that's definitely.
You got to
that
see
sucks.
Draymond get mad, though.
I mean, that was cool. I
That's
was
kinda
mad
fun.
I didn't get to get it on film. Like, I noticed it too late because I was
Yeah.
like, why are they stopping the game? And you just look over and then just see the dude like, him and Draymond going at it.
We did try to get that guy on the show. Like, he was confident.
Who, Draymond or the other guy?
No, the other guy.
His last name also Green. How cool is that?
Really?
His name's Sam Green. Yeah, his
Sam-
name came out.
Interesting.
Wow, what
brothers
a
from another
dynamic
mother.
name. Sam Green.
I know.
Oh, no. The guy in the crowd, he just kept calling me Angel Reese.
It's like stopping the game. It's like, why are we stopping the game? Draymond again.
No, really, though, that's how I felt. It was like, why are we stopping the game? And you just look over and you just see
Yeah.
him getting into it with the fan.
You're like, oh, that's
Yeah.
would definitely have been my first choice.
Yeah.
That's exactly how I felt.
Matthew?
So, what did you say? It didn't matter that we didn't win? That wasn't the point?
Well,
It was about the plus 11?
it was about the plus 11 because it's the Warriors. You know, I'm realistic. I'm not just a sunshine pumper.
okay.
That's not what I'm
You're
here
not
to
just
do.
some guy.
Yeah, I'm not
you
here.
have
I'm not
journalistic
here. Yeah.
integrity.
Yeah, no, I'm not here to bootlick for the franchise, and I'm not here to, you know, oh, it's all bad. But no, the sun's still shining, guys. No, that's not me. I'm gonna let you know what it is. So I knew going into the game where it's Steph Curry and the Warriors, man, and Jimmy Butler, like they have a good team. We are the ragtag group of nobodies. So,
But you're a fan, though. So, like,
Yeah.
you're
New Orleans, I gotta
condemning
be.
yourself to miserableness.
I mean,
That
you know,
way.
you got
The
Browns
sun does
fans.
still come up.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Literally.
look, you got people that are lifelong Browns fans. You got people lifelong Jets fans. Like it's
There's
just
Wizards
it's a part
fans
of,
out there,
Right,
you know?
But still, you should have some hope.
Like Washington
Hope
Wizards
keeps us
have
going.
fans.
Hope will get you killed, but hope also keeps us going.
100%. So that's kind of why I even went to the game, was the hope that maybe
Plus
you know
11.
Willie plus 11 and Willie Green's gone. So you know it might have some juice.
Yeah.
They fought, but it's the Warriors,
Yeah.
and you don't have your best player. So
Hey, Matt,
All right.
ask the question. Did they cover the plus 11?
Did they cover the plus?
No, they lost by 18.
yeah,
Ooh.
You know, people always talk about how good Vegas is.
they be knowing.
Vegas, they
know.
kind of ass sometimes.
Man, I didn't got spanked. They spanked with that plus 11. I'm like, oh, that's no way.
Well, I'm just saying, they're like, well, how do they get the number right all the time? Well, I don't know. They were 7 points off that game.
7 points a lot in basketball. Like
That's
that's
a
a
lot. That's a lot
lot.
of points. Not even close. Come on, Vegas.
So that hurt.
All right. How you doing there, bud?
Doing fantastic. Amazing. I had a little extra texture in my throat this morning. That time of the year.
Pause.
Oh.
Pause. What? You had some what in your throat?
Yeah, let's just move on, Jordan, because I was
Slam, buddy.
I woke up with a little something extra in there. What's going on over here, brother?
You have a cough? Got a little more raspy.
That's how you start the morning off.
All right.
I know.
All right. So
I don't.
that's
What are
how
y'all
you're
laughing at?
That's how you're doing, Tay. How are you doing, sir? Because I have to imagine that everything that happened yesterday, which yes, we'll get to all the whatever you want to call it. I have to imagine that you enjoyed that.
Oh my gosh. I am the just get on the internet and watch the world burn around you.
You're the target audience.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like you get on Twitter. Last night, all I did was type in Lane Kiffin. Guys, I could have sat there for 2 hours and just laughed at things. There's a Florida fan like, we're going to name Gainesville after Lane Kiffin. There's another guy saying he hates him. Pretty much the same thing with the LSU side of things. There's Ole Miss fans saying, we want him gone. Why would you not want to be here at Ole Miss? It was really an enjoyable evening for me,
so many
honestly.
Ole Miss fans just trying to trash Baton Rouge and the city and everything about us. I did see.
We
I
have
did see a lot
crappy
of
things
that.
here, but like you're also in Oxford, Mississippi. Like, what are we doing here, guys? It was great. I enjoyed it. Like I could have stayed
Let me
up all
ask
night.
you this. This
Yeah, I want to get your thoughts because
elephant in the room here.
Like we've all been through flight tracker season, and we've been in this game long enough where we've seen the highs, the lows, the crazy, the thing that there's no way it's going to happen because, we've been in this business for a while. To someone who's new to flight tracker season and all the things going on, what are your thoughts on it?
Well, before we get to talking about how incredibly pathetic flight tracking is, I want to ask, you said you could sit there for 2 hours. You said all these people, the internet's burning over all this different stuff. Is Lane Kiffin worth it? All this? No, he's not. No, he's not. I just don't. I don't get it. Yeah, he's a great coach.
Are you saying nobody's worth is what you're saying?
I mean,
because it's all the craziness.
I'm just trying. No, that's not what I said. I said, is Lane Kiffin worth it?
Yeah, expand on that.
Okay, I'm just asking, is he that great of a proven head coach commodity that he's worth a 3-man race to get him? These people saying we're going to name Gainesville after him. All that stuff. I saw him a couple weeks ago go for it on his own 25 and take his quarterback out in the goal line. Twice. And they didn't get it. I don't know.
They did win that game, though.
They did win it.
Yeah.
They were. Who was that again?
Oklahoma.
Trash.
Pretty good.
Yeah, we still won it for it on his own 25.
I think it's just a combination of a lot of things. I think it's LSU fans just wanting a coach. And I think it's the effect that LSU fans want to look at Ole Miss and be like, yeah, we just took your coach. Y'all are really our little brothers. Who cares y'all beat us? We just snatched your coach. I feel like it's a whole bunch of combinations of a bunch of things. The Ole Miss fans want to be like, oh, no, we're not just a stepping stone. We can keep our coach. Y'all can't just come in here and snag our coach.
Do you think there's any LSU fans out there that want to beat their chest because we stole Ole Miss's
coach?
for
sure.
100%. There's a lot of
yes.
Any victory you can get in life, people out there?
100% yes.
I'm just wondering, is that a victory?
To them? For social media, yes, just so they can all year long, because you lost to Ole Miss.
It's a victory for us, watching things burn. I get it. I'm just saying, is it worth burning for? That's what I'm saying. I would say no.
I definitely think there's going to be some Ole Miss fans that if he stays at Ole Miss want to be like, see, LSU, big bad LSU.
Yeah, 100%.
It's no longer the situation where you can come in and just take our coach. Yeah. He decided to stay here. Times are different.
The fact of the matter is, Lane Kiffin's a great offensive coach, great play caller, probably the best play caller in college football, or one of. And he's proven to be a really good coach. They've turned that program around. They've done a lot of good things. But, the fact still stands that he's been very questionable in game situations, big game situations. He always loses a couple of games a year or one. He hadn't done it this year. This is a little bit different. Maybe he's turned the corner. I don't know, but he'd be at the top of the list, but I don't know if he's worth,
all this.
I don't know if he's worth Baton Rouge burning for it, or Gainesville saying they're going to name it, Gainesville after him.
So
I'd be happy if he was a coach, but I wouldn't be happy if we have to pay him $12 million for 10 years to be the head coach.
If you do go back to what we were talking about, this job this coaches. Time. Having to convince somebody to come here.
Yeah.
Compared to offer, that coach gets the offer and they sprint out of their office and don't even clean it out.
Yep.
Because they're like, let's get started.
Yep.
In Baton Rouge.
Mm-hmm.
There's a portion of that's what we talked about. This next hire.
Yeah, you want them to pick up the phone. Call you.
No.
But we kind of lost that opportunity.
Yeah. You want that to be somebody that you reach out to.
Yeah. You kind of lost that opportunity a little bit with the extracurricular activities that the powers that be here in the state were.
Got a little messy.
Got a little sloppy. That's all right.
Couple different branches on that tree ball.
But you're right. It is fun to watch things burn. I love it. I love is it Black Monday after the NFL season? I just love the drama. Love it.
People getting fired.
I love drama. I do. It's fun. That's what sports is, reality television, and it's fantastic.
You know who you sound like? Sound like Jerry Jones right now.
Stop it.
Jordan,
get out.
Bro, he sounds just like Jerry Jones, man. It's all about drama. We're the Cowboys.
Texas.
Yeah.
Grew up a Cowboys fan.
You sound just like Jerry Jones right now.
It is.
We got to sell. It's all about entertainment. Am I lying to you? Taylor, come on. If anybody knows it sound like Jerry Jones.
No, you're lying. I don't want to punch Matt in the face, so he doesn't remind me of Jerry Jones at all.
You're right.
I would have signed Michael Parsons.
Hey, man, George Pickett's, man. Oof. Ooh-wee. What's Pickens?
He's a bad man.
Bad man.
All right, we're not spending any time talking about the Cowboys.
Yeah, we are. We're
Show.
gonna spend a little
No,
bit. Not
we
this
ain't doing
segment.
that. We are not doing that. All right. So one of the important things that did come out of yesterday, the first place I saw it was The Athletic. So if somebody else had it first, I apologize. But Ole Miss has told Lane Kiffin that he needs to decide by the November the 28th Egg Bowl whether he is staying at Ole Miss or taking either the Florida or the LSU job. So we are 10 days away from that. So
who said that, you think? The administration?
Yes. So if they have set a 10-day window on, hey, you got to let us know. Are you going to be our coach? Or are you going somewhere else? If he decides he's going somewhere else and they are in a playoff run, that means somebody else is going to coach Ole Miss. And we talked about it a couple of weeks ago. There's times over the last couple of years that a coach would probably have left his school if it wasn't for either a conference championship that he wanted to coach, a major bowl game he wanted to coach in, certainly playoff comes into consideration here. Like there's been coaches over the last couple of years that have, probably stayed because they wanted to coach their team. So there's that as well for Lane Kiffin.
So here's the thing that gets me. I keep saying I see all this stuff happening, and I can't get in Lane's brain. I get it. I rhymed. But why would
I don't think anybody's getting your brain either.
Why would Lane Kiffin want to come to LSU? Why would Lane Kiffin want to go to Florida? I get it. They're great jobs. They're blue bloods, blah, blah, blah. But you're gonna entertain taking a job somewhere else for the potential to have the chance to play for a national championship. But in doing so, you are going to leave the opportunity that is already in front of you to play for a national championship. That doesn't make sense to me. You've already built this thing to have the opportunity to make a run, so you could potentially go to another school. You're going to give that up to go to another school to potentially have a chance to make another run. Why? When they're going to give you everything you want. I don't understand the move. I don't understand why he would do it. And let's be honest, we don't think the great puppet master of Jimmy Sexton is not making all of this happen in front of our eyes. You don't think he's waving a magic wand over everybody's eyes? You don't think that there's a potential that he could have said, hey, Lane, get the kids, get the ex, put them on a plane, send them to Baton Rouge, take them shopping for a few hours, send them back. It's going to help. You don't think that's a chance? I don't know. You don't think there's that puppet master is making us all of this dance right now?
There's nobody better in the world than Jimmy Sexton.
We are all playing right into Jimmy Sexton's hands right now.
So, all right, let's do this because we're already 15 minutes in. It's probably going to be a part of the conversation here, obviously, in hour number 1. Let's step away. We'll continue this conversation when we come back here. It is OTB Live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
All right, go to centralplumbing.org. That is the website for Central Plumbing. Now, it's not only in Central, it's in the entire greater Baton Rouge area. We are talking to you. They can come out, they can service whatever you need. Is it an emergency? You got that covered. Is it maybe a remodel? Certainly got that covered as well. If you do have an emergency, 24/7, 365 weekend, holiday, game day, 225-925-8552. And always remember, check out those upgrades, what they can do at your home, at your business, on their website at centralplumbing.org.
Yep, commercial, residential, industrial, whatever it is, whatever your plumbing needs is. And I tell you, they've done work at both my home and they've done work at my place of business. They fully fabricated a whole industrial beverage facility. And they can do water, they can do gas, all of your plumbing needs, whatever it is. Make sure you give them a call. And 24/7 emergency service. So no matter the day, no matter the time, whatever is happening, give them a call. They can help. Centralplumbing.org, centralplumbing.org.
Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one. You. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
When it comes to industrial construction, River Parish Contractors can do it all. Mechanical, structural, custom fabrication, specialized welding, and turnaround services. Strategically located in between Baton Rouge and New Orleans, we have the local team with the experience and commitment to safety to manage the most complex industrial projects. Period. Here's the deal. Partnering with us means your project is delivered on time, on budget, and most important, safely. River Parish Contractors, let's get building.
Every winner knows a great play starts with a solid game plan and the right team by your side. At Sunshine, we're here to keep your operation running strong. From tractors to harvesters, we've got the John Deere equipment you need to tackle every job with confidence. Because when the work's done right, there's more time for the things that matter, like cheering on your favorite team. Make Sunshine Quality Solutions part of your playbook this season and learn more about what it means to be powered by Sunshine at sunequip.com.
After a decade of working in private duty nursing, I know how hard it can be to find compassionate care for the ones that you love the most. So I started Decision Critical, a premier concierge nursing agency, so we can take care of you wherever you are. Our highly skilled nurses provide exceptional care from the comfort of your own home with personalized packages for short-term, long-term, or even around-the-clock care. Visit us at decisioncriticalbr.com and give us a call today to get started.
I'm lawyer Collins Locke Meredith. Among the most important factors to consider when you're hiring an injury attorney is trust. You trust your attorney will put your interest first, treat you with respect, fairness, and honesty. You trust them to be there for you when you need them. At Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates, thousands of clients have trusted us to represent them, and for good reasons. Please visit us at LockeMeredith.com to learn more, and whether you hire us at all, give us a call at 272-5555. You have nothing to lose.
Breck teamed up to reimagine your parks, and you imagined big. With your help, we went to work, creating 12 beautiful community parks across the parish. A family-sized water park, miles and miles of trails, and parks just for your dogs. There are more places to splash, to explore.
Cause I'm on white, cause I'm on Mr. White, now you heard me, Fox a million. This would be the remix. Bad, savage life, Fox a million. Man, you already know what it is, you heard me?
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
I pull up at the club, VIP, gas tank on, even all drinks on me. White, fresh kicks, fresh white, tall tee, fresh NFL hat, fresh bows with the green. White, wanna hit me with the heat, real recognize, real, don't speak. White, chicken laden, I've been.
All right, welcome back in. OTB here live from the Raising Cane's studio. Always remember, we'll be at Rouse's on Football Fridays, every single Football Friday. So come see us, Burbank and Lee, doing the show there. Come hang out, breakfast bar, chat it up, talk a little ball during the breaks, talk a little cards during the break. Do that a lot over at Rouse's as well. Go to rouses.com to see which location is nearest you. Check out those weekly specials they've got. That's why we always send you to the website. You've got a home game coming up here this weekend. Go ahead and get your plans together for the tailgating packages, and you best believe they're going to have everything you need for Thanksgiving as well coming up here in a couple of days. So it's always a great time to go check out rouses.com. All right, so talking about, LSU's next head football coach. And there's going to be one name, by the way, which we'll get to in detail a little bit later on. James Franklin is off the board. He has agreed to become the Virginia Tech head coach.
Let's go Virginia Tech.
So thank you, Hokies.
Nice, good hire.
Because, my oh my. I have nothing against James Franklin. He obviously can coach football, but it just felt like that was going to be the worst possible thing you could do if he was the LSU football head coach for everybody involved. So, Virginia Tech, congratulations. Hopefully, for your sake, you can get back to the early 2000s when you were winning 10, 11 games every single year, and you were a part of the conversation. Lane Stadium's awesome. You got your guy. Good luck.
Doesn't it just feel right?
It does.
That marriage feels really good. It feels really comfortable. Feels warm and cozy. You know, James Franklin can bring some of those traditions over there to Virginia Tech. They can have a maroon out and the team can wear orange. That'll be fun to watch.
That
Metallica playing. Isn't that Metallica?
Yeah, Enter Sandman.
Oh, that's good. That is good scenes.
Oh, it's incredible.
What was there? They played it earlier this season, right? I had saw that one clip of it. The team was like 0-4 or whatever, and the place was still electric. Amazing.
You win 9 games if you're James Franklin,
My
Virginia
God.
Tech. I mean, dude, you're good.
Me? Yeah, you're good. That's your bucket list, right? One of your bucket lists?
Yeah, I want to go to a night game at Lane Stadium when they're good. Like if that place is.
It really doesn't
rocking-
matter if they're good or bad to the atmosphere portion of it. I understand what you're saying.
Oh, that's what I think the Swamp's going to be called, Lane Stadium.
Oh, they're gonna have 2.
Yeah, they're going to have 2 now.
Like that.
It's part of the contract.
All right, let's get to
He didn't like
back
that.
to no. Let's get back to the Lane Kiffin situation.
Well, I already got back to it.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't care about the Florida. If he goes to Florida, I don't really care about that. That's the Gators coach. You were asking the question about like why.
Mm-hmm.
Why would he do this? Why would he do that? Because of where he's currently at.
Yep.
Jordan and Tate, I'll open it up to y'all first. Matt asked the question, why would Lane Kiffin entertain leaving Ole Miss? To that point, what would you say?
2 things. One, I think Lane Kiffin is capped at Ole Miss. I think that he's done about as much as you can.
Capped in what way? In wins and losses, or in the
like
resources?
Success. In success. Also, he
We
can
don't
do it
know
for
what
more
they're going
money.
to do this year, though.
Do you think they're going to win it all?
They've lost 1 game to a top 5 team.
I mean, I don't think they're going to win it all.
There's no like true juggernaut this year. We don't know. I mean, we think Ole Miss probably, but we don't really know.
Also, more money.
You know, no juggernaut in the country?
I mean, Ohio State, I got it, but like we were talking about yesterday, they still haven't like shown us anything against. They played Texas. Who else they played?
No, I mean, the eye test says yes. But I understand your question, and it was not rhetorical.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I do think that like in this day and age, like people in the chat are talking, and like I get like everything everybody's saying is correct. There's probably a cap because the best defensive players in the world, like the recruiting, they're always going to go to your Floridas and your Georgias and your Ohio States. And I get that. We're just in a little bit different world. I believe that there's going to be a non-blue blood national championship winner in the next couple of years. Like, I don't know who it's going to be.
I like that take.
Texas Tech's coming.
Yeah.
Ole Miss is coming. Like all these teams, like this is a different world we live in. And yeah, you might not get the 5-star guys out of high school, but you're sure as hell going to get them, transfer them in the portal. I mean, it's just a different world. You got to take all that into consideration. I do believe a non-blue blood is going to win a national championship in the next couple of years. I don't know. I don't know if it's this year. I don't know if it's in 2 years, 3 years.
Well, my take will have to be that I truly believe that Lane Kiffin sees himself as a main character. Like he sees himself as one of those guys that's going to be remembered in history. So that's why I can feel like he wants to leave Ole Miss in a sense because I'm Lane Kiffin. I can be the head coach of LSU and bring him to glory. I can be the head coach of Florida and be in the history books as one of the greats because he always said that he looked up to Steve Spurrier. So I feel like he wants to be one of those guys that's on that pedestal when it's all said and done.
But to counter argument to that is you're not making history by doing that. 3 other coaches have done that.
You can
in the last 20 years.
But if you win at certain spots, you get remembered. I don't think. I think like how Taylor said, deep down he knows he's not going to get it done at Ole Miss. So that's why he's even entertaining this aspect.
If he thinks he's the main character, he thinks he can get it done.
Just take the fandom out of it. When you look at LSU, everybody always says, "Oh well, there's really no competition in the state," and you can say, "Oh well, Ole Miss and Mississippi State, sure," but you're also landlocked between elite programs. You got LSU on one side of you, you got Alabama and Auburn on the other side of you,
Tennessee.
and like it or not, you're a traditional SEC doormat. You're not anymore, but you still have catching up to do. Like when you're at LSU, you have everything you need right there next to you.
Yeah, I would push back and say LSU's a top 3 job in America.
I agree with that.
I think when you look at playing a home game in both venues, I think that's completely different.
Yeah.
I think the buy-in from everyone in the state is completely different because you still share that state with Mississippi State. I think you're having to squeeze every ounce of everything you possibly can to get to where you're at right now. And he's thinking probably, wait, what if I just did that at LSU? What would we look like then? Would we potentially be where Ohio State is, where consistently every single year you're in the top 5 and you're playing for championships.
Man, I get that, and I agree.
I think
LSU's the top job. I think it's the a bare minimum a top 3 job. Okay, I get it, but I'm asking the question: why would he leave? Like from a competitor standpoint, he is in the middle of a season where they have a chance to win a national championship, and that man's going to just leave him. Why would we want that? Would we want a coach that just leaves a team on a national championship run? Get out of here.
That's like a mic drop right there.
You're just going to leave those kids that you've been coaching.
I'm with you. I understand that portion of it.
Ole Miss is the one that's apparently giving him this ultimatum of you got to decide by next week.
Like I just said, that has kept coaches in place.
Yeah.
And throughout the show, and I'll go back and I'll give you 3 examples of guys that would have probably left to take a bigger job.
Yeah.
But they stayed because they wanted to coach a conference championship, a big bowl game, a playoff, like whatever it is. Like there's plenty of examples of doing that. I think John Summerall would have left Tulane probably a year ago. I think he would have.
Yeah, and
they were playing for a conference championship, and he's like, wait a minute, no, hold up. I'm coaching this team. Like, we got to this point, I'm not leaving.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. But it's still a different ball game to me. Like you're losing you're giving up one conference championship to go do something bigger in college football. Like you're fighting for at Ole Miss, you're fighting for the exact same thing, and you have a chance to get the exact same thing that your goal would be at LSU.
This is the first time though that they would ever get to a point like this. And so like you have to ask yourself, how many times could we get back to this point? Mm-hmm. And I don't think he would be trying to leave his team. I think he would, given the option, he would coach his team, but now Ole Miss is putting the deadline on it. I think it's more Ole Miss is telling him more than he's like, I'm not coaching you. They're saying, no, if you leave, you're not coaching.
Yeah, if you were in that situation and said, you either sign this or you're not coaching this team, I'd be like, all right, tell me where to sign.
I get your point, though, because it's like starting a relationship with a girl that was cheating on her previous boyfriend
right.
and then not expecting her to cheat when y'all are together. So I get what you're saying. So why would you want that to be your head coach and he's leaving his team when they need him the most in a season where they don't have one loss? So, I mean, I see both sides of the coin, though.
Yep. Maybe he's not signing because he's going to take the New York Giants job.
That would be the biggest plot twist of all time. I lie to you now.
Coach Jackson Dart again?
Like that's pure Lane Kiffin though. Threw everybody off.
He's already been in the NFL.
Instead of the, he was our rookie year. He was the Raiders head coach.
He was the head coach when they drafted Jamarcus.
Yeah. And instead of like making an announcement, it's just Cam Scatterboot just going into the camera.
You think I was going to LSU?
Hey, Miami job could open up. Lane always said he loved his time in Florida Atlantic over in Boca Raton.
He does.
Does like to fish.
Tua link up?
Oh, I was about to say he does. He loves to offshore fish. It's another plus for LSU.
Yeah, I'm about to say we kind of.
You can't do much offshore fishing in Oxford.
It's a different offshore fishing, but still same.
True.
Same water.
There's fish and water.
It's in the Gulf
of America.
Yep.
Anyway, good fun, good friendly banter here.
No, get the juices flowing, man.
I think we've all come to the conclusion that I'm right.
Time will tell.
I'm going to disagree with y'all saying Les would have gone to Michigan if it wasn't for Herb Street announcing that. I'm going to disagree with that. From multiple people I've talked to over the last 20 years of hearing how all that played out, I'll just say I disagree. If Herbie wouldn't have broken that he would have left. We'll put it there.
I don't know. A lot of questions in the chat. Like y'all are forgetting something major. Ole Miss is a stepping stone job. LSU isn't. Who would he leave us high and dry for? I mean, that's just. I mean, you're just assuming you're the prettiest girl at the dance, I guess. We think so, but I mean, what if? I don't know. What if Ryan Day left? Ohio State. I don't know. There's a lot of hypotheticals.
And Marcus Freeman would be the next.
I'm just saying, I get it. They traditionally, Ole Miss is a stepping stone. I got it. Just saying, are they? Are they?
Well, in this day and age,
the question
it could be
can be asked. If they're willing to pay and give you all the resources.
But what would be crazy? What
be wild though? It'd be.
What is Plan B if you don't get Lane Kiffin? What's plan B now?
Assuming that it's plan A.
Yeah.
Assuming he's plan A.
It just feels like it's all the hullabaloo going on, but like, so
Because of
plan
flight
B,
trackers?
I mean, you got my guy in the bushes recording it at the, why to say, like, it's
In
serious.
the trees.
How many people had to just sit there at the airport, the hangar last night for a good 6 to 8 hours?
They're like hanging upside down from the tree branches.
Literally.
Looking.
Got a sniper on the roof. So it's like,
I think
you gotta
someone
watch
told me
out.
yesterday that one of the flight tracker websites crashed. Too many people tracking flights.
Oh, yeah.
That's a choice.
Think about the
some
people that
make.
like actually need to track flights
That's
too. They can't.
And people caring about that is also a choice that people have made.
It's a lot of free time out there.
Golly.
It's a lot of free time.
It's wild. What a wild world. Let those people fly around. Heard Saban was on a flight yesterday.
Saban?
Yep. Delta.
Oh, man.
I don't know where it's going. Just a connection.
It's going somewhere.
Going somewhere.
Either way, if they go all in for any candidate, there's a list. Like there's like all these coaching searches, like Virginia Tech, they're all in was James Franklin. And if it didn't work out, they would have been a 2, a 3, a 4.
Yeah.
What was always the word when we hired Les? It was Bobby Petrino. He was the guy. Like they were going hard after Bobby Petrino, and that was going to be the guy. Thank God that did not work out. But Les wasn't the first guy.
I don't remember that.
You were on the team and everything.
Mm-hmm. I didn't keep me up to date on coaching.
Well, it wasn't
search.
like you didn't have.
They didn't let me look at the list.
You didn't have the social media, obviously, but no, Bobby Petrino was like. I even thought like he was going to be the guy because, like, for me, it was important because he doesn't really at that time he didn't run a fullback, and I'm like, might need a coach who runs one of those if I'm going to play here in this sophomore season. So you got to have a list. You got to have, hey, this is our guy. We're going to full court press, and if it doesn't work out, we've got to feel good about 2, 3, or 4 on this list. So everybody's got that.
Yep. I will just say that Lane Kiffin has been, since all this dumb flight tracking stuff and taking pictures of private jets and speculating over who's in it and who's not in it and taking like Bigfoot type videos of it from a mile away. Lane Kiffin has tweeted some pretty aggressive pro Ole Miss tweets since then with lots of blue and red hearts emojis. Just want you to realize that.
Or I can mean the Giants.
Maybe it's Jimmy Sexton tweeting.
I mean the Giants, man.
Yeah, we're just pawns in the Jimmy Sexton world right now, people. Just want you to know that.
All right, we're long for a break. Let's go ahead and play catch up right now. I'm sure it's going to be
off the bench.
A lot of our conversation for the rest of the day there. All right, go to boudreauxelectrical.com. Go to the website. If you want more power and more protection on the North Shore, it is 985-397-1562. In Greater Baton Rouge area, 225-300-9389. And when you go to the website, the Boudreaux Boost is something you'll hear us talk about over the next couple of weeks. Better care, better service. Yeah, you can claim the Boudreaux's Boost right there on the homepage. Again, that is boudreauxelectrical.com.
boudreauxelectrical.com. I started telling you yesterday, what better gift to give your family during the holiday season? What better gift for Santa to bring than a whole home generator, or peace of mind? So when the lights go out, when the power goes down, when that grid goes down, make sure your lights stay on. Make sure you're the envy of the neighborhood. Get that peace of mind. Protect your family. Protect your home. Protect the things in your freezer right there. Give them a call. Go see them today. boudreauxelectrical.com.
Attention diesel mechanics. River Parish Contractors has an immediate full-time opening with benefits. Valid licenses and TWIC card is required to apply. Call or text Big Jake today at 985-479-9858 or go to rpcontractors.com and click on Apply Now. Come be part of the team that values hard work, has a high standard of excellence, and delivers projects on time and safely. River Parish Contractors. Let's get building.
104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge and First American Bank and Trust bring you the Heart of the Game Award, recognizing student athletes who deliver when it counts. Nominate your game day standout at 1045ESPN.com by the 21st. We'll choose 5 male and 5 female finalists, and then it's up to the fans to vote for the winners. Each winner gets a $250 gift card, a custom award, and the spotlight they've earned. Presented by First American Bank and Trust, a banking tradition since 1910.
At Auctioner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Auctioner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Auctioner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
Family owned and community driven.
Service Chevrolet Cadillac, a legacy you can trust since 1972. Service Chevrolet Cadillac, our family serving your family.
For over 50 years.
Banking on the go? Our mobile app makes it effortless. But at Campus Federal, you're more than just an account number. We build relationships with our members, supporting you from saving for college to owning your first home. If you're buying a car, planning a home renovation, or a vacation, we're here to help. Campus Federal Credit Union, your trusted financial partner for every stage of life. Start your journey today.
Raising Cane's is our victory meal. Football fans are some of the most dedicated fans in sports. It's a fundamental quality we share, and that fuels every single order of our hand-battered chicken fingers. Wherever there's football, there's Raising Cane's. One love. Let's go.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there with you. Our mobile banking app is
Chromed out 1100. What I'm doing, getting money. What we doing, getting money. What they doing, hating on us, but they never cross. Cash money still a company.
From the locker room to the airwaves, it's Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
All right, welcome back in OTB.
Is this? I didn't know this was from the 80s.
What are you talking about? Alondra's not here, so we're changing it up.
Just kidding. It's a joke.
Anytime,
Good joke, everybody.
Anytime
Relax.
Jordan comes in, we go pretty much all Louisiana rap.
Oh, always. I got to. The way to get the juices flowing, man.
And it is. It's a great job. You and Moose both back-to-back days.
Moose was great yesterday.
Well done.
Yeah.
Well done.
I didn't know Moose had that in his bag.
Well, I didn't either, but he did. I knew Jordan did. I did not know Moose did.
Respect this man.
We'll get the show started a little bit later on, probably at the top of the second hour. We're going to do that. We got to continue the same conversation, though. I will say this. I think in these coaching searches and when we're asking the questions of why, and look, Matt and I were raised, we were formed in asking why. Mm-hmm. It was Jimbo Fisher's biggest thing. You got to tell me why. Tell me why, Jamarcus.
If you're not asking the question why in everything in life, you're just
That's very fair.
You're just a sheeple.
I tell Jimbo all the time, I'm like, that's a life lesson that I took. Because, like, the thing I hate is when somebody gets up here, it's like, I can't run the ball. I can't protect. Okay, well, why can't they run the ball? Why can't they protect? Show me why. Tell me why. So you got to find the why to some of the questions you're asking. I think we also have to ask ourselves and just remind ourselves. And look, we have them as players. We have egos as players, as professional football players. We have egos. You have to have a little bit of one, I think, to make it.
Mm-hmm.
Coaches have massive egos. Massive egos. And that's okay. Again, I think that makes the most successful ones like who they are. I'm not even saying it in a bad way. So they want to make the most money. They want to be on the biggest stage. They want to have the prime time games. They want to coach in Tiger Stadium. All of that plays into it too when you're asking the why of why would you leave where you're currently at? Why would you want to go somewhere else when you have an opportunity to, meet your main goal with where you're currently at within this season? I think we have to remember that. Like, they want to be on all the things that we talk about in college football and Death Valley and LSU. And so there's that portion of it too.
Yeah, there is. I mean, I get it. Like, no, not one thing that I said did I ever mean to like be that LSU's not a top job, because it is. I just think we're in a different world of college football. We're a different climate of recruiting and player management. For crying out loud, we got general managers and salary caps. So it's a little bit different world. And I get it. Yeah, you want to Tiger Stadium, Death Valley. It's like there's a nostalgia, there's an aura behind that, there's a reverence behind that throughout all college coaches and college programs. Maybe not all players, but certainly coaches. And so to have that on your side is amazing. My question from why just comes in the literal situation that we're sitting here on November 18th, 2025, when Ole Miss is in a situation where their whole state, politicians, the university is telling Lane Kiffin, we will give you whatever you want. And oh yeah, you're also in a playoff hunt and with a chance, an opportunity. Now it's maybe a big long odds against it, but you got a chance to play for a national championship.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just talking about the situation we're in right today. That question is now. Maybe the question is, of course, I would take the job at LSU and leave Ole Miss. Maybe that's the answer. I'm just asking the question of why, and I think we can all ask that. And then also, why is there so much hoopla about it? Does everybody out there actually think Lane Kiffin is the best college football coach right now?
I think
if you think he's the best college football coach in the country, I think the ones that
you would put ahead of him, Ryan Day, obviously, he's either Ohio State or NFL, like not going anywhere. Kirby, obviously, Kirby's coaching where he played. He ain't going anywhere. Like
Dan Lanning.
Dan Lanning's in that conversation for sure. He's for sure in that conversation. So I think it's a short list, but of the coaches on the short list, I don't think any of them are going anywhere else. Like if you're at Oregon, like
my question is, how did Lane Kiffin get on the top of that list?
From taking Ole Miss, a team that would have a year here and there, and they had and under Hugh Freeze, they certainly had some years, but taking Ole Miss to consistently being a part of the conversation. It hasn't always gone his way in his coaching career. I mean, Tennessee, USC, Oakland Raiders, for sure. I mean, there's a reason he had to kind of go back to being a coordinator in Tuscaloosa.
And rehabilitation program.
And it worked. And it worked.
Right. Still can't get over him going forward on his own 25.
Yeah, that really bothered you. That hurt you.
I mean, it was a bad.
That bothered me too.
It bothered me too. Like, he made 3 of, I thought, bad coaching moves. I mean, we've talked about it. I mean, we've all said it. Like, he's lost games every single year he's coached that he shouldn't. Hell, we beat him last year.
Lost to Kentucky.
Darius, I mean, Dan Lanning, you can, you would ask 100 people, 50 might say Lane, 50 might say Dan Lanning. And that's not in absolutes. I think Dan Lanning's a hell of a football coach, though, either way. Elko's got some stuff he's still got to go out there and prove for sure, but so far so good for him. So you're going to give us who your top name is then? Top guy? Realistically?
Oh yeah, Kirby Smart.
I said realistic.
Kyle Shanahan. Mike Vrabel.
Bama Gump, anyone but drink. You got to explain that one.
Why not drink?
There's a lot of
drink's pretty awesome.
A lot of hate around drink, and I'm like, and I know, trust me, and I know our a couple of our guys. My guy Brandon's putting up the record of against ranked SEC teams and all that. Like, you have to remember, he's also at Missouri, and he's close to winning 30 games in 3 years at Missouri. So I think there's benefits of hiring Eli Drinkwitz. I think the entire defensive staff would stay in place, and I think the continuity there would be awesome because that was his defensive staff for the most part at Missouri. I think you would obviously retain Corey Raymond because the next coach don't do that. Don't do that again. So
and Drink did the unthinkable. He's gotten me to where I'm almost going to admit that they're in the SEC. Not yet.
Think about how hard that is for Matt to almost admit that.
I want Drinkwitz to get the job so that we could get him on, and you'd be like, "So, Coach, what's it feel like to be in the SEC?"
Yeah. Welcome to the SEC, Coach. How do you feel? You nervous?
For that reason alone.
Yeah, it'll be good.
All right, we got to take a break. We'll take that break. More OTB when we come back here live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
All right, so we are very excited because, well, we got a new sponsor.
Oh, yeah, we do.
Bally's, Baton Rouge. And if you don't know, if you haven't seen the construction, man, oh, man. And if you remember the old Bella Baton Rouge and you remember the old atrium, right? We've all done an event there. Well, Matt and I went and toured the new Bally. And the new Bally's is incredible. Like, you won't even recognize it. It doesn't look like a distant cousin to what it used to be. We got a tour last week, 2 weeks ago, and the entire place is incredible. I mean, it is a true transformation. The Dining Depot is incredible. You're going to love it. The DraftKings Sportsbook is incredible.
It's truly like unrecognizable.
It really is. Like, it's hard. Like, if you've been to the atrium and then you go and see it now, like, you're going to be blown away. I'm not saying that lightly. Like, it is state of the art. The new hotel rooms, every room is brand new. Every room. We got a chance to see all the new rooms, y'all. I'm just telling you, you will not recognize the place. It is going to be the spot to be. The new DraftKings Sportsbook, incredible. We are so happy to be partnered with Bally's of Baton Rouge.
Man, age is just a number. Don't let it dictate how you feel. Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness has anti-aging services that can help you look and feel your best. Visit yourgoodwood.com and discover a renewed sense of vitality.
Banking on the go? Our mobile app makes it effortless. But at Campus Federal, you're more than just an account number. We build relationships with our members, supporting you from saving for college to owning your first home. If you're buying a car, planning a home renovation, or a vacation, we're here to help. Campus Federal Credit Union, your trusted financial partner for every stage of life. Start your journey today.
Lockmeyer, Sean Fagan and Associates has won for our clients over $175 million over the decades. But our greatest success is our clients who have chosen and trusted us to help them. Whether you hire us at all, give us a call. You've got nothing to lose.
Hi, I'm Sean Fagan. If you get injured, you could be staring at medical bills, repair costs, and lost income. Life can be turned upside down. At Lockmeyer, Sean Fagan and Associates, we'll work to turn your world right side up. Hire us, and like thousands of our clients, you'll be glad you did.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
Trust isn't given, it's earned by showing up, leading the way, and performing at your best when it matters most. Our Lady of the Lake sports medicine experts know what it takes to improve performance and build champions at every level. That's why LSU chose Our Lady of the Lake as its championship health partner, trusting Louisiana's best medical team to care for our state's best athletes. From championship athletes to everyday champions, trusted care starts here.
I trust the lake.
In South Louisiana, you can always count on good people coming together to help our children.
At Dreams Come True, we grant wishes for Louisiana children with life-threatening illnesses. But to do this, we need funds.
That's why we're trying to raise $100,000 for Dreams Come True by giving away the Blessed Builders School.
Make your backyard's dream come true while helping our kids
Just go to dreampoolla.com and you can find out how your $25 donation might help win you a Duplessis pool.
When it comes to choosing energy for your family and your home, make the smart choice with natural gas. You can count on efficient.
Is in my car, is in my clothes that make these on show. Is it my style, the way I roll that make these haters won't hate some more.
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
All right, real quick, I do have a question to the crowd here. We're playing Louisiana rap today, Louisiana music. That's what Jordan does, and we always appreciate it. Does 50 Cent get brother-in-law into this now that he's basically the president of Shreveport?
He counts it now? Yeah.
I think he does. I mean, he's taken over the entire city, bought up a lot of buildings. I'm just saying, like,
I mean, he lives there now, doesn't he?
Louisiana, he's got a place there, yeah.
Oh,
Louisiana adjacent, maybe?
Sure, I mean, you're the captain of the 318, so if you whatever you say goes.
Let me think about that. I'll think about it, yeah.
I'm just a part-time 318er, but, hey.
Shout out to Fitty, though.
Most definitely, because Shreveport needed it.
It did. It definitely needed that. All right, continuing on down the road, and so much hate from my guy Eli inside the Bayou 4 chat. I do love that. Like, some people don't even have any stats or facts, and they don't want any stats or facts. They're just like, yeah, Eli's a nerd. We're not hiring that guy.
Yeah,
nerd, and
can't spell his last name.
That's all it is. That's all. It's just like, yeah, we're just gonna leave it at that. So
it's just he didn't pass the eye test.
Yeah. Again. And at some point today, tomorrow, we'll go back and we'll take a look at what this LSU defense has been able to do in some of the bigger moments this year. And again, without Whit Weeks for a large portion of the season in the middle of the defense, I do think having continuity and keeping that side of the football, and obviously having Corey Raymond, not ever leave LSU again, and a guy like Kyle Williams who just came in and. Again, he's just the defensive tackles, not on the edges. And you just look at the growth, and that's a group that there wasn't a lot there. I'm just going to be honest with you. Well, there wasn't a ton there. And he's made those players much, much better. And guys that have been in college for like 4 or 5 years. And so he's improved guys that have already been here, and you can kind of see the growth. Mm-hmm. And he's got some real dogs coming at that position in this recruiting class. And so that's a portion of it as well.
Mm. Yeah, and this has been a good little conversation. Good little hour. Good little talk about the lane train.
Lane talk.
The lane plane.
Lane's 1 hour.
Yeah, I'm over here just fist fighting through the bushes out here. Trying to defend these takes. Actually, I don't even think I had a take. All I had was questions. I had question marks.
They were valid.
Valid questions.
I have some of the same questions. They were valid.
Yeah, we all should have questions about who our next head coach is going to be. I think Lane is a fantastic coach.
So your top choice, though.
But he's not the only one.
So your top choice.
No.
Ooh, on the other side, when we come back to get this thing truly started, Flynn's going to give you his top choice, whether he likes it or not, because that's how you do it in radio. Flynn, you throw up the teas, and when we come back in hour 2, you're going to give us your top choice of who should the next LSU Tigers football coach be, right here on OTB.
Off the Bench.
My father, J.B. Falgu, had a vision of growth for First American Bank and the communities we serve. The bank's foundation was built on his legacy of compassion, loyalty, and dedication. Through his years of leadership, First American has prospered to heights even J.B. could not have imagined. I know my father would be extremely proud of the customer service and financial stability that First American provides to Southeast Louisiana. We continue to thrive because of the legacy of J.B. Falgu.
Mornings with Brian Haldane is the only live and local talk show in the capital city. Get the news from the newsmakers, along with traffic and weather updates throughout the morning. The conversation starts weekday mornings at 6 on Talk 107.3.
Raising Cane's is our victory meal.
Football fans are some of the most dedicated fans in sports. It's a fundamental quality we share, and that fuels every single order of our hand-battered chicken fingers. Wherever there's football, there's Raising Cane's.
One love. Let's go.
Sometimes you ignore the signs, even when they're right in front of you. Problem gambling isn't always easy to spot. Know the signs, set your limit. Learn more about healthy gambling habits by visiting us online or text or call for free, confidential help now.
Hi, this is Beth Serena. Welcome to my pool. The first time I saw this beautiful pool, it exceeded every expectation that I had. They were able to get everything we wanted in this pool. It is a beautiful pool. We live out here, we eat out here, we watch TV out here. This is like our living room outside. We love this pool and everything about it. When we decided to build our pool, we called a great friend who is one of the best pool builders in the country in North Louisiana, and we said, who would you choose to build a pool in Baton Rouge? And without a hesitation, he told us Russell Pools. He said their history, tradition of great builds, great pools was unmatched. So of course, who did we call? Russell Pools. The advice I would give to anyone looking to build a pool is first call Russell Pools. They'll do an incredible job. It'll be incredibly organized, it'll be time efficient, and you will have your pool in no time.
Breck teamed up to reimagine your parks, and you imagined big. With your help, we went to work, creating 12 beautiful community parks across the parish. A family-sized water park, miles and miles of trails, and parks just for your dogs. There are more places to splash, to explore, to run wild, and even soar. You imagined, we delivered. Gold. Breck, your #1 park system in the nation.
Insurance companies have teams of professionals to fight your claim. If you want to know what your case is really worth, I'm Spencer Callahan. I'd like to help.
Spencer Callahan is the one to see. Call 387-2323.
LA filing number 16-7970.
WNXX Jackson, KNXX Donaldsonville, and WDGL HD2 Baton Rouge. This hour brought to you by Spencer Callahan Injury Lawyers. LA 21 12681. Offices in Baton Rouge.
Good morning. It's 8 a.m. here on Tuesday, November 18th. Today in Baton Rouge, you can expect partly cloudy skies with a high of 82 in hour 2 of today's show. We'll continue the discussion with college football coaching searches, and the moment we've all been waiting for, our own Matt Flynn gives us his top candidate for the LSU job. You can follow us on Twitter or Instagram at OTB_ESPN and watch us on YouTube at the 104.5 ESPN channel. Hour number 2 of Off the Bench, live from the Raising Cane's studios, starts now.
All-Star Toyota presents Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Okay, here we go.
Where the plays get broken down and science gets denied.
Hey, they said I gotta come off the bench.
Hour 2 of Off the Bench, live from the Raising Cane's studio.
All right, welcome back in. Hour number 2 of OTB here live from the Raising Cane studio. Let's go ahead and get this thing started.
It's time to get glowing, courtesy of GoFlow IV Spa, where hydration, vitamins, and a summer-ready glow are always on tap. Now, for starters.
Yeah, we are starting hour number 2 with a bang here. We're going to hear from Flynn. I know he's just dying.
Oh, yeah.
Dying to give me the take, though. You should go see our friends over at GoFlow IV Spa, GoFlowIV.com, GEAUX, FlowIV.com. You see the number right behind us as well, 225-953-8150. I mean, this time of year, certainly, I mean, you're waking up, the weather's changing, it's going back and forth between hot and cold and everywhere in between. So if you wake up with the sniffles, if you wake up not feeling like yourself, go see them over at GoFlow IV Spa.
I'm going to be going to see them today, for sure, 100%, because, like I said, I didn't wake up feeling my best, a little scratchy throat. So I'm going to go check them out. And have you ever done an IV? Have you done it? You've done it.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got the accounts. We've been over there. We got hydrated. We get vitamized. If you haven't done it, if you're just like curious about it, you kind of heard about it, man, go set up an account. It takes like 30 to 45 minutes to set up an account and get the IV all at the same time. Especially this time of year, you can get the Myers cocktail, get all the vitamins, keep that immune system strong. And if you're not feeling your best, it can turn you around really fast. Go over there. GoFlow IV.
All right, Matthew.
What?
You haven't told us who your top choice was.
Lane Kiffin. Now, I think there are plenty of people that could be a really good head coach at LSU that could do a really good job. Of course, they got to put the right people around them, of course. I think Lane Kiffin would be one of those that I would be excited to have. I'm not saying that he's the only guy, and if he doesn't come, then let's burn Tiger Stadium to the ground or anything like that. I think there's a lot of really good options out there. You got lots of different options, I think, from head coaches around the country to coordinators in the NFL. Like to a lot of people, like I'm looking around the college football right now, and like I'm asking the question, why would Lane Kiffin want to come? And I get it. Ole Miss isn't historically the job LSU is. LSU is a top 3 job. But that means like if LSU's a top 3 job, then technically to everybody's argument against me in the chat would be every school's head coach is available except for 2 of them, except for Ohio State and Georgia. Was that kind of reading? So like if we wanted to go get Josh Heupel, we could, because it would be a stepping stone to LSU. That's kind of what I was thinking about during this break. But like if I had to choose, like I could think of like 5 guys right now I would be like super stoked to have probably. And Lane would be one of them. He'd be one of them. I think Drink would be one of them, just because I think he would keep a lot of continuity with the defensive side of the ball.
28-8 in the last 3 years.
Yeah. How many yards? You want to establish a running game?
Ahmad Hardy, their running back last week against Mississippi State, ran for 300 yards in the same game.
Decent. That's like 900 feet.
I mean, LSU's leading rushers barely have 300 yards in a season.
Mm-hmm.
So 300 yards, 3 touchdowns just last week alone in a conference game.
Which conference?
What?
Which conference?
That's the Southeastern Conference.
I don't believe it.
They put on a clinic on how to run outside zone.
Yep.
I mean, they are teaching tape clinic.
And I get it. There was that quote last week that didn't look great about the whole playoff situation. I get it. I guess I didn't see the context of what was all about. That didn't look great. About what did he say, Taylor?
He said you can't expect to make the 12-team playoff every year because there's like 130 D1 schools.
Yeah, well, at Missouri, that's right. So maybe that's why he would want to take the LSU job. Because Verge said we expect to make it every year, saying we all expect it to make it every year. Yeah, you bring a running game that gets 300 yards a game to LSU, yeah, you're making the playoff. That's just a fact.
There's the stat I was waiting my man Brandon to put in the chat. Since 2020, Drink is 0-16 against SEC teams with a winning conference record. No thanks in all caps. I get all those things, but you also have to look at where he's at to where he would be.
Mm-hmm.
But entire point. I mean, again, I hear you, but they're 28-8 in the last 3 years.
It was a soft quote. So like that, I think he was kind of like, I thought he would be actually a really nice choice, and that quote was super soft. Maybe you could take that one back.
I do think I'm with you though. I do think there's like of realistic who I think is realistically in this job, because there's some names that I would I'd be very intrigued by that I don't think are in realistically in the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Lane, Drink, Summerall, Brent Key, and Kenny Dillingham. That's Key, 5 right there. Like those 5 guys I think would win at LSU.
Yeah, Brent Key is a guy that I would get excited about. Dillingham is a guy I would get excited about. I think I would at least.
I would.
And then my other 2 guys aren't head coaches. It would be Kelvin Shepard and Blake Baker.
The Blake conversation is interesting.
Nobody's really had that conversation.
I know. He hasn't been a head coach before, and I understand what this place is and just being a head coach for the first time. I've never asked Blake, never had that conversation. Would he want to be a head coach?
I think he's answered that question recently, didn't he? Didn't somebody ask him?
But I'm saying, like, I've never had that conversation with him to see, like, how much he would want to be a head coach. I know he loves LSU. I know he wants to be at LSU. But never had that conversation of, would you want to be a head coach?
Mm-hmm. I mean, I would assume so. But you know what they say about assume.
I don't get Bam. I don't think Missouri and Ole Miss are the same either. To your question, so Jake, you say we have to take into consideration where Drink is now. What about where Lane is now? Again, like Drink's 28-8. Almost 30 wins in 3 years. Like that's a lot of wins.
Also, you're not.
You beat Ohio State in a Cotton Bowl too. I mean, I know they had some guys opt out of the game.
Anti-Kiffin.
Well, that's kind of what he's implying. He's like, you're talking about Drinkowitz. What about Kiffin? He's not anti-Kiffin.
No, I think Lane would do great here. I think Drink would do great.
Just to me, it's not like Lane won and then everybody else is like way down at 2, tied for 2.
There are LSU fans.
It's like a group of people I think would do a really nice job.
Absolutely. There's LSU fans that I truly believe if LSU does not hire Lane Kiffin, they will have a meltdown, and I think that's insane.
I agree. I would agree with that. I think there's a lot of good. Now, there's so many openings this year. There's going to be this is going to be crazy. There's going to be some teams that don't get a good head coach because there's going to be there's so many openings. There's going to be NFL openings and more college openings to come. Like, there's going to be a lot of elevated coaches that shouldn't have been elevated. There's going to be a lot of older coaches that shouldn't go back and be head coaches. There's going to be some teams that strike out. So I get the concern. Like, yeah, you want a proven person. I get that. I get all that. Because there's so many jobs available that there's going to be plenty of teams that don't get a good one.
There's going to be plenty that don't get a good one.
The LSU is the best job out there. LSU job's the best job out there. But again, to my point from hour one, like if Lane, and I know it's not his doing, it's the university doing, but you can't blame the university for like giving him an ultimatum. Lane's going to leave a team that's playing for the same championship that LSU wants to play for. Like, I'm not talking about he's playing for a Sun Belt Conference championship.
Whoa.
All right?
Whoa.
And we're not talking about that.
Whoa. Why
we're talking
is the
about
Sun Belt
SEC
catching
championship
straight right now?
If he's going to leave them before they even finish the regular season,
they wouldn't be in the SEC championship right now.
Okay.
It'd be Georgia and A&M.
We still got some games.
No, I said right now.
I know.
It means right now.
All right. You're probably going to tune into that playoff show tonight, too.
Nah. Me coming off my second show, I'm going to be done for sports.
Yeah. I don't know. There's a lot. I mean, it's good conversation. Good fun. Good fun back and forth here.
Brandon says Blake has to stop a running quarterback on a winning team first. You say winning team because I get it because Taylor Green's not on a winning team. Taylor Green, obviously, a good running quarterback there. And we'll have to see. Like, so far, so good with new leadership. Stopping a running quarterback. We'll see how much that had to do with it. I hear you. I understand you.
Go get Kirby. LSU's a better job.
Actually, I think the Georgia, LSU, Ohio State, Alabama, like kind of right there together. And he played at Georgia, so.
So what?
What do you mean, so what? That's why I like.
Go get Jim Harbaugh.
Excuse me, sir. He's busy.
He's doing some stuff?
He's busy, okay?
Go get him. Ooh, what about Mike McCarthy?
All right. On that note, we'll take a break. More OTB when we come back.
Sean Payton.
You settle down. You settle down over there. All right. Go to GoTommies.com. GEAUX. Tommies with a Y.com.
Tommy!
Tommy's windows, doors, and siding. You will always clearly see the difference with Tommy and the team. When you go to the website, just know you're going to see a lot of banners, a lot of awards, because that's just what they do. They stack awards. They stack banners for their work. This year, 2025, in the Advocate, Best Windows, that went to Tommy and the team. So have them come out, check out your space, tell them a little bit about your project, and they're going to make sure that you have the best work in Baton Rouge done to your project. Go to gotommies.com.
So they were voted best window in Baton Rouge. There's a lot of window companies in there.
Lots of them.
But they were the best.
They were the best.
So if you want the best at your house, at your home, for your project, whatever it is, and it might be a big project. You might be building a new house. You might be adding on to your current house. You might be, I don't know, maybe you just got to change one window. Make sure you're doing it with the best. Go right there. Check out all their gallery of work right there. GoTommies.com.
At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle. The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
Supreme Jasmine is premium American-grown rice. From local farms to your table, every grain is supreme. Pick up a bag of Jasmine or any other of our Supreme American rice.
Parish Construction and Roofing.
This is Coach Kim Mulkey. Go to parishbuilt.com for all of your roofing needs.
From your hometown, parishbuilt.com.
Baton Rouge's home for real rock. It's Eagle 98.1. Foo Fighters. Led Zeppelin. AC/DC. Pearl Jam. And the flagship home for LSU sports. Take us anywhere with the Eagle 98.1 app. Eagle 98.1 is the rock station.
At Ochsner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one. You. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
Family owned and community driven.
Service Chevrolet Cadillac, a legacy you can trust since 1972. Service Chevrolet Cadillac, our family serving your family.
For over 50 years.
In South Louisiana, you can always count on good people coming together to help our children.
At Dreams Come True, we grant wishes for Louisiana children with life-threatening illnesses. But to do this, we need funds.
That's why we're trying to raise $100,000 for Dreams Come True by giving away the Blessed Builder School.
Make your backyard's dream come true while helping our kids.
Just go to dreampoolla.com and you can find out how your $25 donation might help win you a Duplessis pool.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime.
What's up? Fresh is our turn, baby. Skate up, skater boots with a bitch. Our Gucci suit, them Gucci suits. Ain't got no job, but I stay shy. I stay shy. Can't pay my rent. I can't pay.
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
But that's okay, 'cause I'm still fly. I'm so fly. Get your car clean, gems on shine. And tell mom, get a mink, baby girl, let's ride. You the number one star. We gon' glide and go straight to the mall and tear down the inside. That Prada, Gucci, full-length leather, Burberry's cooler, Coogee sweater, 20 inches pop my feather. The Birdman, dead, I fly in any weather. Alligator seats with the head.
All right, welcome back in. OTB here live from the Raising Cane's studio. Always want to remind you about our friends over at Pelican Roofing. You can go to their website, pelicanroof.com. Always remember, in Lafayette, in Baton Rouge, boots on the ground in both locations, offices in both locations. They're not driving back and forth on the basin. They are there. They are with you. They're in the local community, always doing big things like they just had the Veterans Day roof giveaway over the last couple of days. They're consistently doing stuff like that in the the local communities in Lafayette, in Baton Rouge. Go check out what they can do for your roof. We talk about it all the time. Over 500 five-star reviews. They are ready for your project, at your home, at your business. Go to pelicanroof.com.
The roof? The roof.
No, it's not. No, we don't want it to be.
The roof is well built.
Okay, there you go.
There we go.
There you go.
There
You
we
saved
go.
it. Saved yourself there.
I got a question.
Yes.
Can we not talk about the coaches this segment?
Yeah.
I'd like to talk about a little Monday Night Football.
No, wait, no.
I do.
We're going to talk about the Cowboys and the Raiders?
I want to talk about it just because the
Jerry
Cowboys
Jones.
have I think by far now, the best number 1 and 2 receiver in the NFL.
Oh, easily.
Easily.
And I like Jamar and T. Higgins, but Pickens and CD.
My
are
God.
just explosive. You know, I'm a big Pickens guy.
George Pickens was cast away
Yep.
in Pittsburgh. For whatever reason, that didn't work. Right?
You know.
I don't know. Personalities clash. I don't know what happened.
He's a receiver. They're always doing something.
He's a little amp.
Just traded to the Cowboys. He's second in the NFL in yards right now, 908 yards.
Yep.
Currently. Second behind Jackson Smith over there in Seattle, 1,146, which is a wild number.
Wild
too.
number. Yeah.
He had, let's see, last night,
At least
had
9.
144 yards receiving and a touchdown. And, of course, he plays alongside CeeDee Lamb, who is incredible in his own right. He was injured, so his yards for the season aren't up there at the top.
He's
of the
missed
NFL.
he's missed quite a few
Yeah,
games.
he's missed quite a few games. But that 1-2 punch is incredible, and they are dangerous. And so I was looking at it though. So they're both young, obviously.
Yep.
Y'all realize that DJ Pickett is 4 years younger than AJ Brown. He's 3 years younger than Devonta Smith.
Wait, DJ Pickett.
Yeah, he messed up the name.
Oh.
I'm sorry, George Pickens. I'm
Oh.
sorry. Who did I say? Who's DJ Pickett?
from
DJ.
LSU
Why did I even think of that?
cornerback.
Oh, I had it written down on my notes up
I'm
here
like,
about
I
something
don't even think he
else.
could
My
buy a
bad.
beer right now. Of course he's young.
I had it written on here in my notes about something else from the film study. My bad. George Pickens,
Yeah.
4 years younger than AJ Brown, 3 years younger than Devonta Smith, 2 years younger than Jay Jettis, CD, and Amon-Ra.
Ooh wee.
1 year younger than Jamar, Chase, Garrett Wilson, and Chris Olave.
Mm.
The dude's young.
That just made me feel old.
And he is, if y'all's he plays, reckless isn't the word, but he's like a spaz out there when he gets the ball. You can't tackle him.
He's like he's like a beautiful car wreck.
Mm-hmm. Did you see the one-handed catch he made? It was out of bounds.
Car wreck.
Beautiful car wreck.
It was early in the game. Beautiful car wreck.
Is there,
Beautiful car wreck.
such thing as a beautiful
Just watch George Pickens. That's a beautiful
That's
car
it.
wreck. It's
That's the only one.
just you don't know what to expect when Pickens get he's either gonna one hand snag the ball and just run with it like a loaf of bread in his hand and try and jump over some guy and just stiff arm he is a beautiful car wreck.
Yeah, I think he tried to do a jump front kick the other day. A couple weeks ago to
always
the defender.
that's in his bag.
He's fun to watch.
Oh man,
He's really fun to watch. You cannot, but Taylor, you cannot go back to the Cowboys just because. of
You know
George
what?
Pickens.
I don't even watch him, Matt. I don't even watch him.
You don't even stare. It's like staring longingly at your ex on Instagram.
I know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I totally didn't even have a hat on this weekend.
Oh,
No.
I know, Taylor.
No. No,
I
I'm
don't
saying,
know if we
guys, I'm saying I didn't. You're not hearing me.
I thought you burned all that.
I think he's relapsing.
I
Is he
did.
relapsing?
Guys, I
Relapsing.
did burn it. That's what I'm saying.
Nah,
Yep.
man. That Quentin Williams sack got him back in there. He was like, oh yeah, we can work with this. Quentin Williams, Kenny Clark, we can work with this. We can work with this.
God, did you just see his face when he said George Pickens is fun to watch?
He is.
Yeah.
Wow.
And what? Logan Wilson, a linebacker?
I thought CD Lamb was my favorite receiver, but
Whoa. What's going on?
George Pickens is 2 years younger than CeeDee Lamb.
The flame is lit? Okay.
Are you asking me if it's lit or is it relit?
It sounds like something's there, man.
So are you not a Buccaneers fan anymore?
Guys, look. I'm just
We
giving
did
you guys
this
a hard
whole
time.
thing this summer.
We did it. That's what I'm saying. What are y'all talking about?
There's
we
no
did
going
this.
back, bud.
I don't know, bro.
Jake is so mad right now that we're talking about.
I don't care about the Cowboys or
You want to jump back into this
Monday Night Football.
This Drinkwitz combo, don't you?
I'm not talking about the Cowboys or the Raiders. I said it yesterday, so I warned you.
You want to dive in head first to Dillingham's record versus top 20.
I would love it to be Kenny Dillingham.
Dude,
That would be. Oh, you never gave the answer.
Huh?
Who's your number one choice?
Oh,
I gave 5.
That's why he gave 5 people.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh man, you
one
tap
is
danced.
one.
I don't want to be married to one.
Tap danced around it.
I actually didn't even offer that I had a number one.
You are Switzerland.
I never offered it.
Too neutral.
I don't think there's just one head coach for LSU. There could be a handful. They could be.
I'll tell you what, because you're not going to give us anything. You know who I talked with yesterday that
Kelvin Shepard, he's my one.
Is
How about
very
that?
and look,
There you
this
go.
isn't for the LSU coach, but somebody should take a long look at him. Is Jim Moore Jr. We had him on off campus. What that man's doing at UConn?
Yeah, UConn?
He took over. They had in a 3-year stretch. They had 4 wins.
Oh,
in the years leading into him taking over. 3 years, 4 wins total in 3 years. And he's 26-23 since he took over.
I mean, they were
including 9-4 last year. They beat North Carolina in a bowl game, and they're 8-3 this year. All 3 losses on the road. All 3 losses in overtime.
Wasn't that considered like the worst D1
Yeah.
program?
Yeah,
for like a 5-year stretch.
Yeah, they've beaten 2 ACC teams.
Really?
Yeah. Somebody needs to take a look at Jim Moore.
I
For
heard-
one of these 73 jobs that's open.
Isn't the quarterback?
He just threw his first interception
Okay, I was just
of the
about to say
year.
that.
Yeah.
I think I've seen some where he has like no picks, so he has one
Yeah.
interception on the year. I mean, basketball school for real. If nobody's really talking about UConn, that's crazy.
You better go back a little bit and like make sure people know that like people are going to think that's your number one choice for LSU's job.
Right.
You really have to preface everything you say.
Yeah, I'm talking about for like Arkansas or Oklahoma State or one of those jobs. Yeah. Let me go ahead and make sure. Look, the Moores have had some good success in Louisiana. The old Dome Patrol with his dad. We talked about that yesterday as well. But no, I'm just saying it was like of these jobs. Like sometimes if you're a school, like you got to think outside the box a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You don't go with the same 5 names that all of us are throwing out there for every job.
Yeah.
It's like if Jim Moore can win at UConn, they talked about getting rid of the program. And now, going to bowl games. He's gone to bowl games 3 out of his 4 years there. Winning record at UConn, and not on the hardwood, on the gridiron.
See, when you say that, it kind of reminds me. Like I wasn't around when the Brian Kelly stuff was going on. When LSU was deciding who was going to be their net head coach after Coach O. But a lot of people said nobody saw the Brian Kelly stuff happening. Like,
Name was not brought up.
So that's why I kind of feel like, in a sense, that maybe this Lane stuff and all this is just a smokescreen, and LSU's finna just go grab.
Oh, wasn't it supposed to be Mel Tucker?
It was Mel Tucker. It was Lincoln Riley. It was Jimbo for a little bit.
Is Lane Kiffin this year's Mel Tucker?
Whoa, that would be crazy. Hopefully he's not, do what Mel Tucker's doing.
I was about to say, I don't.
I can see
Lane
Lane being
doesn't
that.
end up like that.
This is fun.
'Cause, I don't know, bro. They could just go out of left field and just go grab somebody nobody's seen coming.
Somebody just drove off the road right there listening to me say that.
They did.
Yeah.
In anger.
Oh,
They're going to call, be like, Matt, how dare you compare Lane
Get this
Kiffin
guy
to Mel
off
Tucker?
Take the microphone away from this guy.
Who put these guys on radio? I'll be like,
It's Gordy's fault.
So if y'all had to guess, what do you think the soonest we'll know? The soonest we'll know that Lane's either going to stay
For the 28th.
for the 28th.
Isn't that the Egg Bowl?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
before that game.
It's like,
That's a
I
hot take.
I don't really know why Ole Miss did that. Like, in my opinion, they don't hold any of the cards here. They have, like, no leverage. Why would you give him a deadline?
I think they're trying to call us bluff. Like, do it. Well, if you really going to do it.
You don't want this hanging over your head as a
You
program.
don't. But, like, if I'm Kiffin and I was considering staying at Ole Miss, that would piss me off. Like, I think there's a better chance he leaves now. 2 weeks ago, I didn't think Lane Kiffin was leaving Ole Miss.
I told you about those blue and red heart emojis on his tweets.
You're right.
But like, you have to look at it from a perspective of, like, do we want a guy running this with the new signing day or the early signing day, December 3rd, transfer portal windows opening up, who is going to be coaching to our rival in a month and a half or a month? Do we want him to be, I don't know, sabotaging our company? You got to look at it from like a business owner's perspective.
True.
Like Ole Miss is their company. Do you want him, the guy that's leading it, be sabotaging them and taking recruits and saying, hey, talking to the players every day. Hey, you're a great defensive player for me right now. Come play for me next year.
I just think you worry about your playoff run, your Ole Miss, like try to win, worry about everything else.
I would think that would be the head coach's job to worry about that instead of worrying about trying to make the same playoff from the same conference at a different team.
That's your biggest stepping stone, huh? It's just like you're literally going from LSU to Ole Miss or LSU to Ole Miss to Florida. It ain't like you're going from Kent State to one of these big schools.
Yeah, I'm not saying they're comparable jobs, but like I said,
they're playing for the same thing, though.
On November 18th, 2025. Just questions why? How we got back. I was trying to do a George Pickens segment.
Facts.
Dang it.
Yeah, nobody wants to hear about George Pickens in Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
We won't talk about Lane
I
Kiffin.
get it, but we're just we keep saying the same things.
We don't want to talk about the Pelicans.
Ugh.
The Saints won the bye week, though, so that's a positive. 1-0 in the bye week. So we got to keep moving forward.
Let's go.
Got the Penix-less Falcons. Oh, yeah, they're going to get shucked. They're going to get shucked.
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
Let's go.
They're getting
Oh,
shucked.
they got
Kirk Thuggins getting shucked.
Man, please. His leg is hanging on by a thread. We coming after him. Coming after him. I got the Saints big.
I think
He's better than Penix.
I said the Saints are going to go 4-3 in their final 7.
Hey, championship DVD starts now. Starts right now. This the game. Starts right now. We back. As long as look, at this point, I was a top 3 pick. As long as we in the top 10, baby. That's all. It was top 10. Top 10. Because you got to make an example out the Falcons. Put them out their misery. Step on them. Do whatever you got to do. Do what you got to do. But after that, because I seen we got the Jets coming up, the Titans. We're not gonna out tank them. They're not even going. Those are just shuck tune-up games. Panthers. They're gonna be mad. They're gonna be mad about that. So I can see, but you gotta Falcons. Yeah, it's shuck time. Get ready. Get ready.
I don't know if Saints wanted to play Kirk Cousins. I think they would have rather played Penix.
I'd rather play Penix.
It don't matter. Whoever the quarterback
doesn't matter.
is.
Throw them out there.
Yeah, throw them out there.
Rams, let's go. Seahawks, let's go. Eagles, got them.
No,
play on your field.
No.
How about the Rams? They probably going to win a Super Bowl and get a top 5 pick.
They do look like the best team right now.
Shout out the Falcons for doing that.
I know Falcons.
Shout out the Falcons. Set them up perfectly.
Must be nice.
Yeah, I know. Pelicans, same thing. We just set the Hawks up perfectly. It's literally the same thing going on.
Oh, that's true.
Literally the same thing going on. Squandering, but.
Oh, yeah. No, somebody makes a Jordan note. The Saints lost the bye week. Did you hear Gail's comments?
well.
How do you feel about that?
Well, she said that and then fired Willie Green. So, it's like, hey, it wasn't all too bad. It wasn't all
She said
bad.
Mickey's doing a great job.
No, but then she also was like,
Do you not remember
Willie
the
Green,
2006 draft? She does.
I was 6 years old. Like, that was fire. I remember that. That was Reggie Bush, right? It's not even the NFL no more. So, we're still bringing up 06 draft class. And
It was a really good draft, though.
2017, and who's the last person? Kamara from that draft? Like, come on, man. What has he done since COVID? Nothing. Peyton Turner, what's he doing right now?
Who?
Peyton, exactly. What's he doing? It's like saying Mike Jones. What's he doing? What's Peyton Turner doing?
Yeah.
What's Davenport doing nowadays? Anybody know?
He's probably at a doctor's office.
Yeah, exactly. In the cold tub.
Yeah.
So.
Who are these names you're speaking of?
Exactly.
That's the first round picks for the Saints.
Oh, I'm a new fan. I'm a new fan.
Hell, you might have played with. No, you're a little bit before Davenport. Not a lot before, but a little bit.
A little bit.
I'm 40, bud.
I'm aware. All right, we'll take a break.
Go Tigers.
More OTB when we come back.
Off the bench.
All right, go to allstartoyotabatonrouge.com. Buying new, leasing, renting, everything is available to you. So go check them out on the website, allstartoyotabatonrouge.com. Go see them off Airline Highway as well, because when you pull up to the dealership, everything that you see new, you're going to be able to lease. Everything that you see new, you're going to be able to rent. Everything is always going to be available, and it's per-day rental prices, better per-day rental prices than you're going to get from the typical rental department there at the airport. So
they run all those commercials about the rental cars there, though.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You just avoid the people in the bushes at the airport, right?
Yep.
And then you find out it's a expensive rental car at the airport compared to.
And it's
All-Star
like everything
Trade
on the
Centers.
lot there. You wouldn't think that you go to a car dealership and you can just rent everything in the car. You could test it out, rent it for a couple of days if you're not sure about buying it. Whatever it is, you can make sure. So like if you like cars, which I like cars, All-Star's got cars right there on the airline near Goodwood. Also go to their website. You can check it out. Everything right there on the lot. You can start your trade-in process on your current vehicle. Go get you a car from All-Star. Get you a Toyota. All-Star Toyota, BatonRouge.com.
When it comes to choosing energy for your family and your home, make the smart choice with natural gas. You can count on efficient and affordable natural gas to keep you comfortable and reduce your environmental impact to help protect our planet. Together, we're fueling our energy future. Atmos Energy.
Hi, this is Beth Serena. Welcome to my pool. The first time I saw this beautiful pool, it exceeded every expectation that I had. They were able to get everything we wanted in this pool. It is a beautiful pool. We live out here, we eat out here, we watch TV out here. This is like our living room outside. We love this pool and everything about it. When we decided to build our pool, we called a great friend who is one of the best pool builders in the country in North Louisiana, and we said, who would you choose to build a pool in Baton Rouge? And without a hesitation, he told us Russell Pools. He said their history, tradition of great builds, great pools was unmatched. So of course, who did we call? Russell Pools. The advice I would give to anyone looking to build a pool is first call Russell Pools. They'll do an incredible job. It'll be incredibly organized. It'll be time efficient. And you will have your pool in no time.
Parish Construction and Roofing.
This is Coach Kim Mulkey. Go to parishbuilt.com for all of your roofing needs.
From your hometown, parishbuilt.com.
Sometimes you ignore the signs, even when they're right in front of you. Problem gambling isn't always easy to spot. Know the signs. Set your limit. Learn more about healthy gambling habits by visiting us online or text or call for free confidential help now.
It's not just a game, it's a religion. You've got your team colors, team swag, and now your very own website. LouisianaSports.net. Everything LSU, Saints, and Pelicans. Sports on demand. In-depth coverage by sports writing pros with continuously updated news. And with the LouisianaSports.net newsletter, you get pinged directly with top trending stories. Best of all, now and always. No paywall. It's free. LouisianaSports.net. Powered by 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge. Your home for Louisiana sports.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier.
Don't get me started. Now I'm all in the party. Loose as a goose. Don't get me started. When I click a thug, when I step out in the party. Loose as a goose. Don't get
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
loose as a goose. Don't get me started. Gone out them chickens when I step out in the party. Nah. Don't get me started. 'Cause I wild out and ball it. Nah. Don't get me started. 'Cause it can get retarded. You heard me retarded. Got a body bag.
All right, welcome back in. OTB. Here live from the Raising Cane studio. TrashRangers.com is the website where you can sign up for residential commercial service with Trash Rangers of Louisiana. Don't forget, roll-off dumpsters. 3 different sizes to choose from. You're not sure which size? That's okay. Give them a call. Tell them what you got going on at your home or business. 225-612-2477. And they'll make sure that you have the right size every time. Don't forget about the new sanitation department as well. From portable toilets to ADA units to septic service, they've got you covered You can find that information on the website, trashrangers.com.
I actually called them yesterday. I got a roll-off dumpster. Headed to my house today. Just got a little fall cleaning to do.
What's going to go in there? All those bad takes?
I hadn't had a take. Just had opinions. Just had, no, not opinions. That's a take. Just had questions. That's it. No, I got a little 15-footer coming. This is a small guy.
Just a little fella.
Yeah, they got the 15, the 20-footer, the 30-footer. And what I liked about it was it's all in pricing.
Yeah.
So usually you get it slapped with some like back end, like some hidden fees, like the dumping fees, like the per pound or per ton or whatever for dumping. Nope, all in, built in right there. So you know exactly what you're paying up front. Looking forward to it. Name one bad take I've had.
Oh, don't be sensitive. That was just a joke. That was just a Trash Rangers joke there, bud. That was just a Trash Rangers
Trash take.
That was just a trash. That actually would be maybe a good segment.
Hey, how's
any bad take that we had? We just Trash Ranger
that would
bad
be a
take.
fire segment.
Trash
Yes.
take. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what all this lane plane talk has been doing?
Lane plane.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I like that.
How you gonna be like, why we keep talking about lane? And then you gonna start off talking about lane.
because I'm flipping it.
Okay.
Let's talk about another super fun conversation that nobody really knows what they're talking about. Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna flip it and bring up another serious conversation that nobody knows anything about, and so but we're all just gonna ask questions. How's the old Brian Kelly lawsuit going?
True.
Anybody know?
That's been days since we heard anything about that.
Days.
Quiet. It's old news.
It's a brand new week though. It's old
What are
news. We got the
What are
lane
you
plane.
talking about?
Some are saying it's one of the best lawsuits of all time. I don't
Greatest
know.
lawsuit of all time.
Now you really do look like an Eminem right now.
He's never seen 8 Mile.
Really? You've never seen 8 Mile?
It's on my list. They put it on my to-do list.
Dude, you got the 8 Mile look going hard. You got the same exact gray little hoodie. B-Rabbit.
Is it B or beat?
Pretty sure it's B. Like B.
B?
B Rabbit.
Yeah, B-Rabbit.
like the
I
letter.
mean, beat rabbit would be
B Rabbit.
Yeah, but beat would make sense.
Okay, well,
in my
it's
opinion.
not.
I've never seen it.
B Rabbit.
Okay. Like side B?
Yeah.
Like B track?
Vomit on my sweater already, Mom. Spaghetti.
Oh, Abbo, no, Matt's not leaving us because when T-Bob got the Trash Rangers roll-off dumpster,
Oh, yeah, no.
he actually was leaving.
Oh.
I know.
Oh, it's funny.
No, I was. This was like weeks before anybody knew he was leaving, and I remember we were together. We were driving over to the stadium together because we were doing U-High's gala, and he's on the phone with him, whatever. And like the next day, we're doing a commercial. I was like, "Yeah, I got a roll-off dumpster." I'm sitting there like trying not to be awkward because I knew he was leaving, and I'm like, "Oh, why'd you get that?"
Oh, yeah.
It was funny.
No,
'cause
Matt's not leaving. No, Matt's not leaving.
Not leaving. Just, I got trash.
After
Like I
he
said.
announced that he was leaving, we had like another Trash Rangers live read. He goes, "Okay, guys, now it's very obvious as to why I had this roll-off dumpster." I'm like, yeah. Yes, it is.
Classic Trash Rangers. So classic. No, I just got a little cleaning. Like I said, I literally, like what I've been talking about on the reads, like literally we went up in the attic to get the Christmas decorations. We're like, whoa, yeah, we got to do something about this.
See? And that's step number one to not becoming a hoarder.
I know.
Realizing that stuff has to go.
Yep.
Gotta go.
Gotta go, man. I struggle with that.
We're
bro.
so
Like,
much more
gotta
educated
go.
as a human race now because of media and television. Like
Yeah.
we know hoarding's a thing now because of the show. Like
yeah.
so we know how to avoid these pitfalls in life that other people have learned.
You don't want to be sleeping on a pizza box. You know?
You don't want to be. Those people didn't
Get
know
rid
they
of
were
it.
going to be doing that. That wasn't their goal as a child.
Facts.
But now that people know that hoarding is a disease,
Yeah.
it can be, they try to do things to avoid it. So we're just a much smarter society now.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. One of the things, if we get back to LSU football here, that's not with the coaching search that you probably you noticed on Saturday that maybe we didn't know coming into the game. I know getting to the stadium, it was certainly like something everybody wanted to make sure we had on the broadcast was, well, Nussmeier wasn't going to play. We kind of knew that, but that it wasn't going to be Colin Hurley as the backup to Michael Van Buren Jr. It was actually going to be Emil Picarella, walk-on from U-High, and it was going to be Juwan Johnson, who we know was a star quarterback in high school and now plays running back for the Tigers, although he did throw a couple of passes in the game on Saturday against Arkansas. And, Tay, you put this in there. We've got a story on LouisianaSports.net that Juwan Johnson will likely take over if Michael Van Buren, for whatever reason, went down in the game. And it wouldn't be Picarella. It would be Juwan Johnson. And I would assume that it would be just, not your normal offense, but it would be a variation of whatever they're working on with Juwan Johnson.
Yeah, so Frank's exact quote, he said, we got a guy who went through the entire spring with us in Juwan Johnson, a quarterback. He was there all the way up to fall camp, and we've consistently still worked with at quarterback as Garrett's injury started to reveal itself more and more. He was originally an emergency plan, so we do feel confident about that. And he said, and we actually feel confident that if needed, Picarella could get us out of a game if needed to do so. So we do have a contingency plan we feel confident in.
All right, Emil Picarella from, again, U-High was somebody that had some offers to go play at the FCS level, decided to turn those offers down and preferred walk on at LSU. So that's your quarterback situation right now. Now, he also mentioned that Colin Hurley is away from the program right now, but not on a permanent basis. Correct, Taylor?
Yeah, correct. He said he's out for personal reasons, but he said at this time it is temporary.
All right, because
never know what people are going through.
Well, yeah, I know. Absolutely. And when you got to that game on Saturday, it's like, okay, well, no Nussmeier. All right. It's like you didn't know about Colin Hurley really. Like he didn't travel to Alabama, but you weren't really sure, like, because you had Nussmeier, you had Van Buren, and maybe you bring an extra body, and who knows? You got Juwan Johnson as your emergency quarterback, but obviously, you
we went through those situations a couple times.
Oh, yeah.
They're at 07, Alabama. Because apparently wasn't. Did not travel with the team.
The old point system had racked up, and it was you and Hatch.
Hatch was a backup, and then the Peach Bowl. I think Jimmy Walker was a backup.
He was.
Yeah,
it was you and Jimmy Walker. Walk on from California. What's Jimmy Walker doing now?
I think he's coaching. Yeah.
All right, shout out Jimmy Walker.
He actually kind of. I saw he had a highlight one time on SportsCenter. He played in the Arena League a little bit.
Jimmy did?
Yeah.
All right. Shout out Jimmy Walker in the Arena League. So, wasn't expected, by the way, LSU's quarterback situation. We're getting all the news and nuggets as we get into the booth. And that was the situation on Saturday. It does look like it's going to be probably more of the same moving forward. And so we'll see, if that changes LSU's game plan with Michael Van Buren, if it changes what they call, trying to keep him upright. You wouldn't call as many maybe designed quarterback runs. They didn't have a ton. They had, did they have two? Maybe two in the game? It wasn't a ton of designed quarterback runs. Obviously, the big play, the 30-plus yard run he had was a drop-back pass. He saw the lane and big play in the game. But
certainly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're probably not going to give him any, especially this week. I wouldn't call many, if at all, unless it's probably in the red zone, tight goal line, or tight red zone area. Or a big third or fourth down, something like that. But what will be interesting is how they keep going. Like later if the game gets out of hand, we expect it to get out of hand. What would they do, like in a fourth quarter situation?
Didn't even think about that part of it.
Yeah.
Now, Western Kentucky's got a good record, but they haven't played a Power 4 team, which is abnormal for them to this point. Typically, they're like one of those teams that's played,
right?
2, 3.
Let's just assume it happens to where LSU gets a big lead. Yeah, what would they do at that situation? Because of course you got to get ready for the next game.
Yeah,
next big game.
It's a big one.
It's a biggie. So what do you do?
Yeah, if you get in that situation, obviously, like you got to try to protect Michael Van Buren, knowing that he is the only scholarship quarterback currently available right now. Because I'm not Juwan Johnson. He's played running back. He's not a quarterback. Not saying he can't do it, but he's not a quarterback. If he was, he would be in that room every single day. Oh, they got a plan for it, no doubt about it. But all right, we'll take a break. We still got Nick Underhill joining us at 9 a.m. Obviously, New Orleans football Saints talk. That's right. We'll have that for you in about 15 minutes from now. Stay locked in here to OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to getgordon.com. Gordon McKernan Injury Attorneys. That is the website there. As soon as you log on to the website, it's going to pull up a little chat. Anything that you might have, any question, any concern, you can get answered right there on the homepage. So many different ways to get in contact with them. We always tell you it is also your area code in Louisiana, followed by 888-8888, no matter where you're at. Shreveport, Monroe, Alexandria, Lafayette, Houma, New Orleans, Baton Rouge, no matter
Folsom?
where you're at. Yes, Folsom as well. No matter where you're at. Put that area code followed by the 8. Get Gordon and get it done.
Yeah, we've all seen the billboards. We see them all over the place. We see the commercials, but you also hear about the work that Gordon McKernan does in the community, all the bikes and all the stuff. And we're getting towards the holiday season where that even picks up. But at the heart of everything, he is here. Gordon McKernan injury attorneys are here to help Louisiana, to help everybody if they're in a bad situation. If you've been injured, it's not your fault. Give them a call. Let them fight for you. GetGordon.com.
After a decade of working in private duty nursing, I know how hard it can be to find compassionate care for the ones that you love the most. So I started Decision Critical, a premier concierge nursing agency, so we can take care of you wherever you are. Our highly skilled nurses provide exceptional care from the comfort of your own home with personalized packages for short-term, long-term, or even around-the-clock care. Visit us at decisioncriticalbr.com and give us a call today to get started.
When it comes to choosing energy for your family and your home, make the smart choice with natural gas. You can count on efficient and affordable natural gas to keep you comfortable and reduce your environmental impact to help protect our planet. Together, we're fueling our energy future. Atmos Energy.
Every winner knows a great play starts with a solid game plan and the right team by your side. At Sunshine, we're here to keep your operation running strong. From tractors to harvesters, we've got the John Deere equipment you need to tackle every job with confidence. Because when the work's done right, there's more time for the things that matter, like cheering on your favorite team. Make Sunshine Quality Solutions part of your playbook this season and learn more about what it means to be powered by Sunshine at sunequip.com.
Raising Cane's is our victory meal. Football fans are some of the most dedicated fans in sports. It's a fundamental quality we share, and that fuels every single order of our hand-battered chicken fingers. Wherever there's football, there's Raising Cane's. One love. Let's go.
Sometimes you ignore the signs, even when they're right in front of you. Problem gambling isn't always easy to spot. Know the signs, set your limit. Learn more about healthy gambling habits by visiting us online or text or call for free, confidential help now.
I'm Lawyer Locke Meredith. We are honored and humbled to receive from our clients in Google, based on 5-star client reviews, the designation of our law firm is highly recommended. Whether you hire us at all, please give us a call, 272-5555. You have nothing to lose.
Hi, I'm Mitchell Meredith. Injuries happen when you least expect them to, making your life more complicated. At Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates, we know this, and we strive to help each of our clients during these times. Whether you hire us at all, give us a call at 272-5555.
Parish Construction and Roofing.
This is Coach Kim Mulkey. Go to parishbuilt.com.
From the locker room to the airwaves, it's Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
All right, welcome back. Off the Bench, closing out hour number 2 right now. But first, we want to tell you about our new partner, Rejuvenate Medical. I guess it's like a new old partner.
Yeah.
We're back. We are so back. We are so back. Yeah, Rejuvenate Medical. Go see them. They have, let's see, I think 11 different locations all over this in the state of Louisiana. They got 2 locations here in Baton Rouge, Prairie River, Metairie, Slidell, Covington, Houma. Up there in Shreveport, Monroe, Lake Charles, Lafayette. Go see them for your first visit. About $250 gets you a full lab, full consultation. And if you call and pre-book your appointment, 20% off. Get a full blood lab, all that we're going to, you got low energy, low libido, feel a little bit tired throughout the day. We age. Testosterone goes down a little bit. Get that HRT, that replacement therapy. Also the GLP-1s if you're wanting to lose a few pounds. Peptides is what I'm excited about.
Yeah. I'm excited about the labs.
I
want to see.
Just see like where your health stands.
Yeah. Got to take advantage.
I'm excited about
deal.
the peptides. I got peptides for like literally everything. And after the whole back issue last week, I'm fired up. Yeah, I'm not going to be feeling 40. I can tell you that. I'll be feeling 20. My energy. Them peptides. Go to rejuvenatemedical.com. Go check them out. Why not? Why not go and get a little lab? Get 20% off. Pre-book it.
Yeah, very excited to have them on the team as always. Yeah, nobody wants to feel 40. Come on.
I mean, you kidding here? It's a new 18. There's some really funny comments in the chat right now about what Brian Kelly's going to be doing next.
Is he coach? James Franklin hopped right back in. Does Brian Kelly hop back in?
No.
Is there a job out there that he would take?
Penn State.
Yeah, but again, like with us with James Franklin, you're kind of hiring James Franklin again.
Mm-hmm.
I just because
A lot of
he
wins.
just fits Penn State, just the way how he looks
Just no
and how he
championships.
operates. Yeah, you know, he just screams Penn State. He's either going to be that or he's going to be the most accomplished golfer that we've ever seen. So,
yeah,
I know Hugh Freeze might be coming for that title.
A couple of comments. BK going to guest star on the next car reviews episode.
Oh God, please.
Oh, that'd be dynamic.
Please, why
BK is
why?
going to be on Dancing with the Stars. Oh, this is a good one. Let's see. BK is going to pop up on Guy Fieri's Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dines.
I
That's
can see
Superior.
that. I can see that.
It used to be a good show, late night, nothing
Yeah.
else on.
Brian Kelly's like, what is going on?
BK going to be a special guest star on Days of Our Lives.
It's still going?
Apparently.
Wow.
I can see him on like College Game Day, just like popping up.
Well, James Franklin did like
Yeah.
a week after he got fired.
Yeah. So I can see him doing the exact same thing.
Yeah, good.
Do that, like, I mean, what is he getting? $60 million just go away? I mean, what if somebody paid you $60 million to just go away? I would be gone away. I would
I don't
never.
know. Again, going back to what we talked about earlier, though, players, coaches, egos.
Yeah.
It would eat me alive if I failed, and like they paid me
to leave
money to go away.
And does he want to go out like that?
Right.
True.
It would eat me alive.
I don't know. Coach O said it pretty good when he
did. Everybody's built different, but it would.
He was
it
like,
would,
yeah, which door you want me? Leave.
It would bother me so bad, so bad.
Your guy Jimbo. I mean, he ain't.
And it bothered. Jimbo won a natty.
Yeah.
And it eats at Jimbo.
Oh, it does.
Oh yeah.
I'm about to say,
Can I ask you a
Yeah.
question? Totally rhetorical. Would you leave a team that could potentially play for a national championship in 2 months to take the LSU job?
Well, you can't ask me LSU job because I'm
Okay, to take Ohio State
so
job.
incredibly biased.
Take Ohio State job.
Ohio State.
Would you take? Yeah.
Knowing me, knowing my personality, I'd probably coach. Stay.
Loyal to the players.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think of like a Big Ten comparison. I think Penn State's probably too much credit. Indiana, that's not enough credit probably.
Like going from like UCLA to Oregon.
Like, would you leave Indiana on a national championship run to take the Ohio State job? That's probably not giving enough credit to Ole Miss, though.
I mean, Indiana's higher than Ole Miss.
Well, for this year. I'm just talking
Last
about
2
this
years.
year.
Iowa.
Iowa?
I mean, like Iowa's got fullbacks and tight ends. Be still my beating heart. Come on, you gotta
Wisconsin?
come
Maybe
up with-
Wisconsin.
Yeah, same thing. Come on, guys. You can't have fullbacks involved. Hour 3.
Off the bench.
I mean, come on. All right, go to campusfederal.org. Campus Federal Credit Union, proudly LSU founded and Louisiana focused. They were born right here on LSU's campus back in 1934. 1934. That Tiger spirit still drives everything they do. With more than 44,000 members and 11 locations across Baton Rouge, New Orleans, and Shreveport, Campus Federal is your trusted financial partner for every stage of life. At Campus Federal, you're not just a member, you're part of the legacy. You can learn more, again, like I said, at campusfederal.org since 1934, campusfederal.org.
That's right. serving Louisiana for a long time with the same focus today as day one, which is putting members first, and that's Louisiana members. So stop by any Campus Federal branch today or visit campusfederal.org. That's campusfederal.org.
At Auctioner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Auctioner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Auctioner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
When it comes to choosing energy for your family and your home, make the smart choice with natural gas. You can count on efficient and affordable natural gas to keep you comfortable and reduce your environmental impact to help protect our planet. Together, we're fueling our energy future. Atmos Energy.
Sometimes you ignore the signs, even when they're right in front of you. Problem gambling isn't always easy to spot. Know the signs. Set your limit. Learn more about healthy gambling habits by visiting us online or text or call for free confidential help now.
Raising Cane's is our victory meal.
Football fans are some of the most dedicated fans in sports. It's a fundamental quality we share, and that fuels every single order of our hand-battered chicken fingers. Wherever there's football, there's Raising Cane's.
One love. Let's go.
Banking on the go? Our mobile app makes it effortless. But at Campus Federal, you're more than just an account number. We build relationships with our members, supporting you from saving for college to owning your first home. If you're buying a car, planning a home renovation, or a vacation, we're here to help. Campus Federal Credit Union, your trusted financial partner for every stage of life. Start your journey today.
Today, we are shaping tomorrow.
We are researching how extreme stress impacts the immune system, from trauma victims to athletes and even astronauts.
Our work is leading the way in sepsis treatment, saving countless lives.
We're unlocking the mind with music in exciting new ways.
Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU are improving the health of our state.
That's the impact of champions.
Imagine the impact we'll have on the future. Together, we roar.
These ice cubes could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they cradle and cool the crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Nicely done, ice cubes.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there with you. Our mobile banking app is a smart way to manage your money and time. Gulf Coast Bank and Trust, the bank that cares about you.
Good morning. It's 9 a.m. here on Tuesday, November 18th. Today in Baton Rouge, you can expect partly cloudy skies with a high of 82. In hour 3 of today's show, we'll be joined by Nick Underhill of New Orleans.Football to update you on all things New Orleans Saints. If you missed hours 1 or 2 of the show, you can catch it in the on-demand section at 1045ESPN.com. You can also follow us on Twitter or Instagram at OTB_ESPN. And watch us on YouTube at the 1045 ESPN channel. Hour number 3 of Off the Bench, live from the Raising Cane's studios, starts now.
All-Star Toyota presents Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5.
From carrying each other to a natty to carrying each other on the air.
Flynn is back to throw for the end zone.
Live from the Raising Cane's studio, it's Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in. Hour number 3 of OTB here live from the Raising Cane studio. Let's get to our guy, Nick Underhill, New Orleans Football. Talk a little New Orleans Saints. Nicholas, how we doing today, sir?
No loss this week, so things are solid.
That's true. That's very, very true. You definitely got a dub against bye week.
Could get you on video 2 weeks in a row. Bad hair day.
I think we got to get a win. I think it's, we saved those for the wins. We saved those for the wins. And I think the Saints are actually going to get a couple here down the stretch. Before we get to the Saints, Nick, are you mad that you don't get to track planes like the college football world gets to do, like plane tracker season? Are you upset by that?
Well, I mean, like I'm kind of by default in it because, one of our biggest supporters in New Orleans football is Matt Bowers, and Matt obviously is very tied in with the Ole Miss program.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
Yeah, I'm hearing a lot. I'm kind of living it. Like I'm on the edge of my seat. I'm highly interested in to see how this plays out. I think it'd be incredibly interesting to see how he operates at LSU. And I think Lane's kind of like a celebrity, so LSU's a little bit more of a platform, I think. So just kind of seeing how that marriage would work would be I think kind of awesome. I think his pettiness and just kind of that plays into a little bit of the Louisiana type of psychology too. So I kind of hope it happens. I think it'd be fun at least. It'd either be it's going to be interesting. It's either going to be interesting good or it'd be a complete disaster. And either way, I'd be on the edge of my seat to see what happens next.
Nick, since you kind of got your finger on the pulse a little bit more on NFL, of course, in college, are there any rising stars in the NFL ranks that you could see as a college coach, or maybe even a head coach that you could see as a college head coach?
Yeah, like that type of. I mean, the one, and this feels like such like a lazy answer, but I mean, obviously, my first thought when this opened up is you kind of look at Joe Brady and wonder if that would be a move that he'd want to make. I don't know if he's ready to lead a program and all that stuff, but I think just so much more goes into it now that it's almost it's just about who can raise the most money and recruit the best and play the portal the best, because the development aspect and all that stuff is just gone. I think I don't think you get people on your campus and you're coaching them up and you're building a program. It's just kind of who can get the guys there, manage the personalities, keep the thing going, and win some games. That's why I think Lane's kind of perfect for this era of college football, because I don't think anyone, and I don't mean this as a slight, I don't think anyone would sit there and say that Lane's X's and O's or he's not Will Stein, he's a good coach. He puts together a good program, but I don't think anyone thinks that he's on the forefront of anything. But I think all the other aspects and, playing the portal and kind of just being in tune with the modern way of building a program and running it, those aspects are the things that I think you got to figure out more so than even just this guy has a great scheme. I think the scheme and all that stuff is almost secondary at this point to kind of being you kind of got to be a little bit of a GM tied in with it. And I know everyone has the GM now, but you kind of got to just be building him or, getting guys out of the portal, raising money, shaking hands. You got to make people like you. You got to make people want to send in their money. I think there's just so much more to it now that it's leading the boosters is as important as having a good playbook.
Yeah, it's it's certainly a different time. It is certainly something that you've got to, wear a lot of different hats if you're going to be a head football coach in college football now compared to what it used to be, at least. Roster decisions and money, and you kind of do have a salary cap now. It is certainly a different game. All right, let's get to the New Orleans Saints there, Nick. And I really think they've got a chance in these last 7 games. When you look at who they've got coming up, when you look at where the other teams are as far as their injury report, who they have available. Now, with me saying that, look, I'm a meathead. I want to win football games. And so, I want them to go 4-3 in the next 7 because I think they can. But if you're a Saints fan, what should you want? Should you want a better draft pick? Should you want some wins to create continuity with the new staff and moving forward and create some momentum? Where do you think most Saints fans are in these final 7 games?
Well, I think if they go 4-3, that means that it doesn't definitely mean it, but it probably means you have an answer at quarterback, and who cares then? Draft, win every game. If you have the answer at quarterback, like it doesn't matter. Like your biggest problem solved, and that should be kind of what you're excited about. So if you're winning 4 games and you're picking 4 games, man, like I think 4 wins right now would put you picking 10th. I think so. Like if you end up with like 6 wins at the end of the season, you're probably picking 11th or 12th, and it's kind of a cupcake schedule here going down the stretch a little bit. So it would definitely be possible to win 4, and maybe be where the Falcons were at the end of last season, where you think Penix is the guy, but it turns out like maybe you didn't get the pick right even before the injury. But yeah, look, I think as we hear these things out, like at the top, one, you should want them to win games because the quarterback is leading you to victories, and if you feel great about that, that's awesome. I think going down a little bit, like it's worse if you win games and you're at the end of the season and you're like, man, I don't know. That would be a bad place to be. And then if the quarterback sucks, like I think you should want them to lose every game so that you have a chance of getting Mendoza. But I think if I were sitting at home watching this team and I'm conflicted over what I want to have happen, I think you absolutely want the quarterback to just play like he did last week against Carolina, and he's not going to do that every week, but you saw the ceiling, and if you keep seeing the ceiling and you see that 3, 4, 5 more times down the stretch, I think that you're in a great spot. And it shouldn't be, they sucked the whole first half of the season and they blew it and picked 7th. I think if that's the case, like you should be looking at it like, oh man, they got like the quarterback at 40th and they got him 30 picks later than they probably should have. And if you're in that spot like that, that's the best place to be. Like the quarterback's everything. Like you can have Myles Garrett on your team getting 45 sacks a season, and you're still losing to the Baltimore Ravens. Like, so I mean, if you have that quarterback answer, I think it's just a lot easier to answer everything else. And if you got your quarterback at 40, and he's the guy, I think every other decision becomes so much easier. Like you can go pay Chris Olave, whatever, and it doesn't matter because you got your quarterback and he's on the rookie deal. And I just think things start falling into place. You aren't, possibly still teetering on the edge of like, if you don't have the QB now, like let's just say that you're getting them in the next draft. Like you look at Bryce Young, he's number 1 pick. Like he ain't the answer. So if you have it in house, man, it just becomes so much easier. So I think that's what Saints fans should want is to win games because of the quarterback.
Dang, dude, Bryce Young
threw for 400 last game.
Easy. I think he also said if your quarterback shucks, then you get a high pick.
Yeah, you did.
I did not.
All right, let's talk about a team that doesn't have their quarterback this week, which is the Atlanta Falcons. Michael Penix being reported that he will be out the remainder of the season. We got Kirk Thuggins coming to town. So we were kind of talking about on the show earlier today and talking about, I don't know, man. I don't know if I think the Saints probably would have rather see Penix than Kirk Cousins, even though he's coming off of course, an Achilles injury and all that stuff. But what do you make of Kirk stepping in and leading the Falcons this week?
I'm glad you said that because I texted Triplet yesterday. I'm like, man, like, is this good for them or not?
Right.
Like, I don't know. Like, I kind of just think Penix is not great. Like, he just hasn't. Like, I think he has moments. I think he obviously has great traits, but it just hasn't really come together, and their offense just kind of feels limited, and they aren't winning a lot of games. And I know, like, the exposures that the Cousins haven't been necessarily great last year. That he looked kind of off coming back from the injury, but he's like, a full year removed from that. Coming off the bench, he didn't look great, but like maybe with a full week of prep, like maybe they have a higher ceiling. Taking Drake London out, I think hurts quite a bit. But yeah, I'm with you guys. Like I think there's definitely there's at least a reality where they're a better team with him at quarterback.
A pissed off like veteran quarterback with something that he feels that he's got to prove is kind of a dangerous quarterback.
No doubt about it. Yeah, that's a great point. Yeah, the motivation aspect of it proved the world wrong. Yeah, Kirk being pissed off and fired up and all that stuff. Yeah, it definitely makes it a interesting matchup. And yeah, he's obviously a very capable guy. And I just think it was the health thing last year, and then. They also were just kind of like doing some stuff with the scheme that I don't think necessarily fit him all the way. So like maybe you have a little bit of a more cohesive vision this time. Don't have him operating out a pistol constantly, which is something that he hadn't done a lot. So yeah, possibly a scarier matchup for them with the quarterback change. There was moments early in the season where I was wondering if they were going to go back to Cousins because I don't know, man. Like the Penix thing just. like just going back to the last thing, like it just kind of feels like the worst spot to be in is like where you get to the end and you're like, like this could be the guy that got a lot invested in him, but like don't know. And then you roll into the season and you try to cater to it and you just kind of start throwing good money after bad, trying to make the quarterback work. And I don't know where that one's going to lead. What's that, his fourth ACL tear? Like even just on that level, it just, that whole thing, like I don't know what happens to the Falcons at the end of this. Like, and you know, obviously Terry Fontenot used to be here, GM there, did a lot of good stuff here, but like that just doesn't feel like that has gone together very well. And then you know, Penix going down like that, that's just like
I think I saw somewhere it was like 5 of the last 8 years of Michael Penix playing football, he has missed the end of the season with like a knee injury of some sort, which is I feel terrible for the kid, but. You go to Kirk Cousins, who is still one of the top highest paid quarterbacks in the league.
Yeah. I kind of expect him to play well, and I felt crazy for thinking that, but like,
I do too.
Yeah, I think he's going to be. I think he's going to be good. Yeah.
Nick, what do you make of the NFC South? We've talked about the Falcons. Obviously, we talked about the Saints. You mentioned Bryce Young there, but the Panthers are like half a game out right now. I mean, it's the Bucs and it's the Panthers. I mean, I don't know that I've ever really seen a team like the Panthers. It's like if they play, you know, bad teams, they're bad. If they play good teams, they're good, and they're finding a way to kind of win these games some way, somehow. They're down 2 scores at halftime, and they force overtime. They win the game last week against the Falcons. What is the South? Like, who are the Panthers?
I'm going to be honest, when I'm watching, you know, the league back on Mondays, I don't put on a lot of Panthers games. So like I'm not totally sure like what.
But they're a game out from first place, and we're only got 7 games left.
Like last week watching them, I was like, this is the team, like you know, and you kind of see the reactions when people are like, oh, is like Bryce Young the guy? Like, is he putting it together? And it's like, no, Bryce Young isn't the guy. Like he isn't putting it together. Like that was terrible, but. I don't know if it's like a 1-game sample or whatever, but yeah, very, very weird division. I mean, it's just kind of been like this forever where it's just like a ton of mediocrity and no one ever really like breaks all the way out. Like you kind of waiting for like, you know, it's supposed to be the Falcons were supposed to be the team and then they aren't. And yeah, I don't know. It's also like the wildest thing here is like Penix goes down, their season's screwed. They went all in for the pass rush. They traded their pick. The Falcons might lose the division, have a top 5 pick. The Rams got that pick. The Rams might, you know, they're a legitimate Super Bowl contender. Like the Rams could win the Super Bowl and pick top 5. Like they might, the Falcons might end up being so bad that they get the Stafford like replacement with that pick, and the Falcons are going to be sitting there with Kirk Cousins and, you know, just not a long-term answer at that position. Like very, very questionable decision there for them.
What do you think? I mean, of course, there's not a lot of news coming out for the Saints this past weekend, except for, I guess, Gail Benson made some headlines with her comments about Mickey Loomis. What's your take on all that?
Yeah, I mean, kind of an interesting interview overall. Like, I was surprised she knew who Luke Fortner was. That was my biggest takeaway. I don't know. It was just kind of a surprising interview overall. You know, the one thing that kind of like stuck in my craw is that the phrase, like the one thing that kind of bothered me a little bit about it was just kind of like the whole, like, I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. Like, well, like you could do a lot of things. Like there's always more you can do. You know, as it pertains to the Saints, you know, I think just my take on the whole Mickey thing is like, I don't think it's totally outrageous that you have the GM, you allow him to try to put together a staff after your last coach suddenly retires. They try to hold on, that blows up. It just feels to me like this is like, okay, cool. You let him hire the second coach, fine, Sean Payton. If this doesn't work though, like that's got to be it. And I think that's just kind of where I'm at with it overall. You know, I thought some of the messaging there was weird. I thought the timing of it was a little bit weird too. You know, like you're coming off a good performance by your rookie quarterback, and then like you do this interview during a bye week, and then it's just like everyone's just sitting with it for a whole week, and like, you know, we're talking about it today, like it was a week ago, because there wasn't a game and the story hasn't changed, and like it's just sitting there. So just like I was surprised that she did it. You know, I will say that you know, credit to her for coming out and saying something at least, and like not just sitting there in silence and letting people fill in the gaps. Like, you know, it's kind of a no-win situation in that way, because like you can't come out and be like, you know, I hate everybody and these people all stay. Like So, if you're going to talk, like, you kind of got to give support of everything. But yeah, I mean, like, it just felt like, I don't know. I just don't know what to think of it. Like, I don't know what to make of any of it. Like, we're figuring out how this stuff, like, operates overall. Like, I don't know, like, how she acts, where she's going to act until you see it. The firing of Willie Green, the firing of Dennis Allen shows at least that, like, they will make moves when things are bad. So it's like, I just want to see, like, the right actions, where they make sense, when they make sense, and the messaging can be, whatever it is. And that would be where I'm at with kind of where this is at. Like, if you get to the end of this and it doesn't work, like, I think you just objectively have to move on. Like, you don't get to do a fourth regime if the last two failed. So, when that comes, when push comes to shove, like, that's what I would want to see. What she says today doesn't really, like, move the needle for me. But, I felt like it was a no-win situation, and that just, like, what more can I do was just like, well, that kind of seems like a weird thing to say.
All right, there he is, our guy, Nick Underhill. NewOrleans.football is the site. Go sign up. Go check him out. All the latest and greatest with the New Orleans Saints. Nicholas, we appreciate the time as always, sir.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
I don't feel like he had to come after Bryce Young like that.
I know. It's catching strays.
Got for 400 yards last week.
Well, we beat him last week, so let that man throw for 440.
Yeah, I got a lot of cards, man. I need his stock to go up, not down. Jeez. The Panthers are half game out of first place of the NFC South. So
Cool. Oh, good. Xavier Leggett really putting on team on his back.
Nah, not doing that. All right, we'll take a break. More OTB when we come back here live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
All right, go to gcopnet.com. That is the website for Gulf Coast Office Products, Louisiana's leading copier and printer source. If you work in a law firm, engineering firm, university, bank, hospital, you know how important documents are, right? You know that they are a lifeline of what you're trying to get done. And when you need them right then, right there. You don't need to wait. You can't wait. You can't afford to wait. And so if your machine's down, well, then you got to wait. But your machine's going to be up and running because you're always going to have somebody, a human being is going to help you out, not an answering service, not an answering machine, like an actual human being when you work with GCOP in New Orleans, in Baton Rouge, in Mandeville, in Lafayette, gcopnet.com.
Yeah, and what really sets Gulf Coast apart isn't just like the tech and the printers, it's the people. The award-winning local service team responds fast, keeps you up and running, and treats your business like it's running. Go visit them, gcopnet.com.
My father, J.B. Falgu, had a vision of growth for First American Bank and the communities we serve. The bank's foundation was built on his legacy of compassion, loyalty, and dedication. Through his years of leadership, First American has prospered to heights even JB could not have imagined. I know my father would be extremely proud of the customer service and financial stability that First American provides to Southeast Louisiana. We continue to thrive because of the legacy of JB Falgu.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
Hi, this is Beth Serena. Welcome to my pool. The first time I saw this beautiful pool, it exceeded every expectation that I had. They were able to get everything we wanted in this pool. It is a beautiful pool. We live out here, we eat out here, we watch TV out here. This is like our living room outside. We love this pool and everything about it. When we decided to build our pool, we called a great friend who is one of the best pool builders in the country in North Louisiana, and we said, who would you choose to build a pool in Baton Rouge? And without a hesitation, he told us Russell Pools. He said their history, tradition of great builds, great pools was unmatched. So of course, who did we call? Russell Pools. The advice I would give to anyone looking to build a pool is first call Russell Pools. They'll do an incredible job. It'll be incredibly organized. It'll be time efficient. And you will have your pool in no time.
At Auctioner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one. You. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
Banking on the go? Our mobile app makes it effortless. But at Campus Federal, you're more than just an account number. We build relationships with our members, supporting you from saving for college to owning your first home. If you're buying a car, planning a home renovation, or a vacation, we're here to help. Campus Federal Credit Union, your trusted financial partner for every stage.
I'm full of this. I'm full of this. I'm full of this. I'm full of this.
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
With the music up high, bad bitch up on my side. I might be getting on a so I'm gripping on a thigh. Flag me down, don't even try. I'm full of this.
Now you might catch me with my cutie, riding boat in that booty. One hand on the wheel, the other hand on the big stacks, big gats, next tail Motorola's.
Back in OTB
Motorola's.
Did you have a Nextel?
I did not.
No, that's right. You had the.
I remember the noise though.
You and I had the Windows phone.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we did
Right?
with the stylus.
Yeah.
Not
that
a
was
big deal.
innovative.
Not a big deal.
Back then, but
it had the internet on it.
A little grainy.
Mm-hmm.
What was that like when cell phones first started coming out?
It was
Snake was incredible in the Nokia.
Yeah. You talk about Nokia phones, son.
I'm about to say because y'all were there when there was no cellular phones.
Right.
Like all you had was a house phone.
Kids
so
these days don't know how it was texting when you had to spell things out and type
You
it on a
said
regular keypad.
hit the 4 3 times to get to the.
Like, boy, these thumbs are working.
Yeah.
Remember junior high, the Razor was a big one for me.
Oh, the Motorola Razor.
Dude, if you had a Razor,
Could not hide money if you had one of those
You
puppies.
practically owned the school.
What?
You had a Razor. That was my first phone.
What was the Nextel the noise that made?
It was like, did it? Or something like that, wasn't it? It was like one quick little.
Everyone, quick, off the top of your head, what does it sound like?
Well, I gave you mine.
Ding. Ding. All right.
That's
Come on, Jake. Let's go.
That's a
Give me
little
one.
of my time.
Give me a sound effect. I don't know. What did it sound like? Like, I think if we heard what the Nextel noise sounded like, it would be so nostalgic. We would like go back to West Campus Apartments.
Probably
it would transport us there.
Yeah.
Blast from the past.
Mm-hmm. Drove by West Campus recently.
Oh, I drive by there East and West
Checked
Campus
out the
all
outside
time.
apartment 814.
Getting to UHI.
I had to go see the dean of. I got in trouble. Me and old Peter Dykowski got in trouble a couple times at West Campus.
Yeah, Peter Dykowski flooded my room at West Campus from above.
We didn't get in trouble. We had to go see the dean of something or another over there.
Flooded your apartment?
Because he flooded his toilet, and it got so backed up that it leaked into my room. I wasn't there.
The dookie juice from the toilet leaked into your apartment.
Yeah, they had to come in and like just clean
my.
everything. Now, luckily, it was like during a break, so I didn't have anything.
Was it sewage water or was it just
there.
like
dookie juice?
It was water. It was just
water. Okay.
Yeah. It wasn't
like, bro.
Wasn't the dookie juice, as Jordan puts it.
Yeah, I hadn't heard that before. I can't unhear that.
We got in trouble the first year, one of the years, because we put Christmas lights up during Christmas time on the balcony.
Really?
In trouble.
How dare you?
Right?
For real.
What was
we love the Lord. We love celebrating
policy?
Christmas. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you couldn't put Christmas lights on, apparently.
Couldn't have like was it one of those you couldn't have like anything on the rails?
I don't know. We got sent to the principal's office. I didn't listen though.
So you couldn't like air dry your underwear over the rail?
Mm-hmm.
That seems un-American.
That seems un-American.
Nice.
Christmas lights. That was a weird take by LSU. Weird stance they took there.
Yeah, most definitely.
We got in trouble again another time because we had old adult beverage bottles displayed up with a highlighter inside of with water and a highlighter in them so that it glowed. Not a big deal.
What?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
So you can get like an old like liquor bottle and you can fill it up with water and then take the insert of a highlighter out and put it in there with water and it like glows.
Okay.
It's not a big deal.
All right.
That's what the classy people do.
Some would say.
Yeah. What kind of bottle was it?
That's a lot of different ones. We didn't discriminate.
What's the one that had the gold flakes in it?
Oh, gold flakes. That's like everybody has that one that they can't go back to because they had a bad experience.
Yeah. Jaeger. Because Jaeger bombs were
like we were kids, young and dumb, you know. Yeah, so
Jaegers.
what? You know, I had like old smears on my face.
Jaeger's diabolical. That is some of the worst I've ever had in my life, ever.
Yeah, well, diabolical.
You get a bottle of Jaeger, comes with a free wife beater. Like it's just like those go hand in hand. Those go hand in hand.
So what'd you have to do? Like
I don't remember. I think we said like write a letter, an apology letter.
What? In college?
Yeah, something. Yeah, we
Who
got.
did you apologize to?
Yeah.
In order to apologize to someone,
you have to wrong somebody.
Right. Like who were you apologizing?
Who'd you
to?
wrong?
The people.
I'd have to get Peter Dykowski on the phone to remember.
Oh, hey Peter, huh?
Oh,
hey,
yeah,
guys.
Whoa, because the
He's
Christmas
Canadian?
lights.
Yeah.
Oh, those Scrooges.
Yeah, Peter was Canadian.
Still is.
Still is, yeah.
Is he? Yeah, he did move back. Well, see, that's
Well,
not as
we
good
were
as
talking
you
a lot
think,
of-
because what if he became a U.S. citizen? Then like,
Well,
you
we
technically
were.
wouldn't be Canadian.
Well, he almost said because we were talking about him. Like, hey, Peter, guess what, bud? You're about to become the 51st state.
I bet he hated that.
Actually, he ran for office plenty of times. I think he's still in that world. He was like one of the few people that ran as a conservative in a very, very, I think like the most like liberal area of Canada.
Oh,
actually,
so he didn't win.
He actually did pretty well though.
Okay, shout out to Peter Dykowski. Former,
Also,
he was left tackle in 06.
Played right tackle. A lot.
Right tackle.
One strong dude.
Who would have been?
I think he played both, but
I thought he played
Brian Johnson.
Because Whitworth in 04-05. I'm just thinking my years.
He might have been left tackle then. Yeah, I'll have to look it up.
All right.
He also won a game show. Smartest Canadian.
Yeah.
Game show.
Smartest Canadian.
Yeah, he was very smart. He's like,
Didn't he go on Jeopardy too?
He went on Jeopardy. He was
How'd that go?
He was immense at it. He didn't do great.
Smartest Canadian.
Yeah, Jeopardy didn't go great.
Jeopardy didn't go great. Very intelligent human.
Yeah.
Played for the Hamilton Tiger Cats, I think, for 10 years.
He did play for a long time.
Second round pick.
Yeah.
Canadian Football League.
Oh.
He's still Canadian. I found that out today.
Yep.
Yeah.
To this day.
To this day. Some are saying.
Yeah. Not sure how we got there. Don't remember, but shout out to Peter. Oh, WCA. Yeah, that's how we got there.
Yeah, we got in trouble for putting Christmas lights up, putting highlighter and liquor bottles, and we got in trouble for something else too. We got three.
I remember. I mean, like Barrington Edwards, like his like final straw at LSU football is because he drove his scooter up the stairs.
Yeah. See, we didn't like all the stuff we did was harmless.
But that actually seems hard to do.
Yeah. I guess he didn't want to leave it out in the parking lot, so he drove his scooter. He's on the third floor, so he just drove it up the stairs.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
He's gonna just put it in his like right by his door.
Yeah.
And they didn't like that either.
Of course.
There was like an unwritten. There was a rule too that you couldn't have like guests over at your place after midnight. I believe, and we got written up for that too because people were coming in and out of our door like after midnight.
Yeah.
Like
Not your
we're
fault
in
you're
college.
popular.
Yeah.
Huh?
Not your fault you're popular.
Unreal.
So it was you.
This place is a prison.
Peter, Kai Williams, and Jordan Reaver.
Yeah, one of the years
was,
and then one of the years was Keith Zinger.
Oh, shout out Leesville.
And Cass Hunt, Jack's brother.
It's a name I hadn't thought about in a long time.
But it was me and Peter. Me and Peter were both years there.
Yeah.
Pretty fun.
See, we listened to the rules. Me, Stelz, and Luke Sanders. We didn't get in trouble. Rule followers.
Y'all had snakes in your apartment.
Oh yeah, we did. Craig did.
How is that not against
And we
the
also
rule?
had we had a small alligator in the bathtub for about a week.
Yep.
What?
And then we get in trouble for Christmas lights.
All right, touche. On that point, we'll take a break. More OTB when we come back here live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
if you would have had Dos Equis bottles with highlighters, maybe you don't get in
Maybe
trouble.
I don't get kicked out.
Yeah, maybe they just appreciate it.
I wouldn't disrespect that Dos Equis bottle like that.
That is fair.
More
It is
Dos Equis
going to
back in
be a tailgating weekend. So the perfect tailgate accessory. Well, sure, tent, generator, TV. Those
Chair.
are okay.
Chair.
Yeah, sure. But the one you really need is an ice chest full of ice cold Dos Equis. I know it's November and you're probably thinking like ice cold. Yeah, because it's Louisiana. Duh.
Yeah,
Hot outside still.
I have 84 today.
So have a good, refreshing, ice cold Dos Equis at the tailgate this weekend and go for Dos.
That's right. Lager Especial, Amber Especial. They got the lime and salt zero. All sorts of different cheladas, micheladas, whatever it is. They got a beer for your taste bud, whatever you're in the mood for. So get ready, get stocked up, get it cold, get it in the fridge, get it in the ice chest, whatever it is. Go for Dos Equis.
Attention diesel mechanics. River Parish Contractors has an immediate full-time opening with benefits. Valid licenses and TWIC card is required to apply. Call or text Big Jake today at 985-479-9858 or go to rpcontractors.com and click on Apply Now. Come be part of the team that values hard work, has a high standard of excellence, and delivers projects on time and safely. River Parish Contractors. Let's get building.
In South Louisiana, you can always count on good people coming together to help our children.
At Dreams Come True, we grant wishes for Louisiana children with life-threatening illnesses. But to do this, we need funds.
That's why we're trying to raise $100,000 for Dreams Come True by giving away the Blessed Builder School.
Make your backyard's dream come true while helping our kids.
Just go to dreampoolla.com and you can find out how your $25 donation might help win you a Duplessis pool.
Family owned and community driven.
Service Chevrolet Cadillac, a legacy you can trust since 1972. Service Chevrolet Cadillac, our family serving your family.
For over 50 years.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
Men, age is just a number. Don't let it dictate how you feel. Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness has anti-aging services that can help you look and feel your best. Visit yourgoodwood.com and discover a renewed sense of vitality.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event.
You now tuned in to WUTP Radio. We your hosts for
Locked
tonight.
in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
I know all y'all hot girls is tuned in right now, so we're gonna send this new one out from Juvenile. It's called Rodeo.
All right, welcome back in, OTB. You know, we're always talking about people in Louisiana who actually get things done here on the show, and, well, that's Pala. They've been building, developing, and servicing projects across the Gulf South for over 50 years. It is real experience, real Louisiana roots. So whether it's commercial construction, industrial work, or full turnkey development, Pala is the team you call when you want the job done the right way, on time, the first time, and safely. Check them out and everything they got going on over at palagroup.com. Again, that's palagroup.com. You know what I forgot to ask for? Mailbag questions.
Jake.
It's on me. It's a rookie move by a veteran player.
A lot of talk about some legendary places to live back in college. A lot of Lake Beaupre talk in here.
I never made it to Lake Beaupre. It
was legendary.
Where was that? What was that place I lived on Nicholson? Oak something. Right there, like in between Lee and Jennifer Jean. Oak something. Don't really remember.
Oakbrook.
That might be it.
Nailed it.
I think that is it. I think it is Oakbrook.
Not a big deal.
I lived there. I lived Burbank. Those apartments that if you're going towards Lee, right there on the right.
Mm-hmm.
I never made it over to Lake Beaupre.
Yeah. Well, it was.
They got married.
It was something.
They got married in college.
Yeah.
And then we were balling on a budget, and we moved to St. Gabriel.
It was something. Some legendary parties were thrown there.
That they
I
were.
remember Craig Stelz walking around my house with oven mitts and holding an ice luge. There's ice luge coming. His face was just like drooling numb. It's great.
God, I'd love it.
Oven mitts, the ice luge, so good.
I'd love to see old 16 out there playing safety again.
I thought y'all came over to Lake. I remember playing ping pong with Katie.
No, we came
Right,
over.
yeah.
No, we were there. We
That's
just didn't
why I
live.
lived. Okay.
Yeah, we didn't live in Lake Beaupre. Yeah. Yeah, of course, you two took ping pong way too serious. Turned into like a real ping pong match.
Play games to win, bud.
That's really where I saw T-Bob's true colors for the first time as a young freshman, Lake Beaupre. Like, wait a minute, how'd you make it here, freshman? How did you get in here? He found a way.
Yep.
Yeah. T-Bob found a way.
On his recruiting trip in an arm sling, because I think he had surgery in his shoulder, like broken collarbone, and he was with an arm sling pole dancing at Bogies.
I think he said that before.
Yep.
I think he saw. I'm about to say, if I'm not mistaken, I think I was in here when he told that story.
Yep.
I never had to really host like recruits. I guess they were like, yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna get too crazy. And then maybe want somebody else. That, I always tell this story, but the only time I ever was asked was by Jimbo, and it was for Tim Tebow. Like, hey, we want you to host him and do blah blah blah, and we think y'all match up or whatever. And I'm like, okay, I don't know who this guy is, but we had a big win. I forget, it was like a big SEC win. So like we were all going out. Like we were going to go to Fred's and we were going to celebrate victory. And I remember, I had him, and he wanted to go to the movies after the game.
Movies.
It was like one of those 2:30 CBS games. So
y'all were done at like 6.
Yeah, you had time to like go home, shower, get ready, go out, and like you want to go to the movies. And I was like, hey, I think I got this guy's number. Here's Luke Sanders' number, and I pawned him off on Luke, and Luke's probably like, thanks, bud. I'm like, I don't think I want to go to the movies. I think I'm going to go celebrate the victory at Fred's with our teammates. I don't think I'm going to go to the movies.
Oh, you're going to get a bucket of popcorn right now.
No.
Did Luke go to the movies with him?
I don't know what Luke ended up. Luke, if you're listening, shout out to Luke. Did you take Tim Tebow to the movies?
I was just wondering if like they shared a popcorn bucket or something.
I don't know. If I know Luke, he probably went out with us, but that was the only person I could think to pawn him off on. I'm like, hey, here's Luke's number. Call Luke. Maybe y'all can go meet up at the picture show.
I got the tickets.
Yeah.
I got the tickets.
Hey, I'll get the tickets because I got to get this recruiting money.
Yeah. I did a little bit more. I was kind of like the closer.
It was the closer. They got to call you in when we need a guy.
Call him in.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, I am the reason Tebow didn't come here. I mean, would you want to go to the movies after like beating Auburn?
Nope.
At home.
Not even close. Not even close. Not even close.
No.
Oh, and everybody's going out and having a good time.
That's such a strange request. Yeah, can we go to the movies?
Look,
I mean, look, I get it. I mean, look,
for
each their
Tebow.
own. Yeah, he didn't party, didn't go out. So.
That's just a little crazy. See, I never was the star athlete to get recruited like that. Because if I wanted to be on a recruiting trip, I wanted to be just like how He Got Game was with Ray Allen, Jesus Shuttlesworth.
Yeah,
that's how I always expected it to be. Like, pull up, got the chicks. We just real talk like that.
Okay, everybody's is different. I don't know how yours went, who your host was, but so when I came, they were off because I didn't come until December. I think we played in the state championship game, and then since we were already down here, we drove up, and that was my official visit. So nobody was on campus, and I'll never forget. They were like, "Hey, don't take him to New Orleans. Whatever you do, you can't do that. I can't go to New Orleans. You got this recruiting money, whatever." And I didn't know any better, and so about 15 minutes into it, the guy that was my host was like, "Hey, let's go to New Orleans." So we ended up down in New Orleans on my official visit because there was nobody.
You don't remember who it was?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
Lispedoni.
I do. No, but it would have been good.
It would have been
J Spa. What? It doesn't matter. It was Doug. It was Doug Blanchard. Yeah. Shout out to Doug. Mm-hmm. And we ended up in New Orleans 15 minutes. The decision was made, and so that's where we ended up. Hung out there because he's like, I don't want to show you LSU and nobody's here.
Right.
Everybody's back home or whatever. And so that was where we spent our time because there wasn't a game or anything going on. So we were smart, safe. We had a driver.
Nice. Double Flamin' Dr. Peppers or anything?
Probably. Yeah, probably something like that.
A little hydration. Nothing crazy.
Yeah, that was my official visit. Mm-hmm. Again, it was kind of a weird time just because that was the only week we could really fit it in.
Mine was very tame. Mine, for real. It was Mock was my host.
Yeah, come on. Dr. Mock.
And again, it wasn't it wasn't a game day or game weekend situation. We actually did go to the movies.
No. Oh, he's sitting there the whole time doing the story.
Like that.
He's like, Taylor, we did share a bucket of popcorn.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't find these jokes funny.
We also went to Belgies. I was there for 2 nights. It was like Matt had to host me for 2 nights because it wasn't a game. So it was there's 2 nights. You did the dinners with the team and all that stuff.
Sullivan's where they used to take us to at the restaurant.
And we went to we had some big at the top of the building downtown. At the time, I think it was the Chase building downtown. I don't remember what it is now, but there's a top level up there, and it had some fancy meal for us up there. Remember crab claws?
See, that's. I can only imagine how these new visits go. Especially with this NIL money going around, I can only imagine how wicked these visits really are. And then how important? Because I know it's a video game, but if you bring a top recruit to this game, you end up losing. It's definitely an effect. So, have you ever had to have this top recruit that you were, I guess, you shadowing or partnering, whatever you're doing, chaperoning them, and LSU ended up losing? You got to hey man, I know we lost, but we still a good team.
Dude, I don't know. I never hosted. Tebow was literally the only person they ever tried to have.
Yeah.
They weren't dumb. LSU knew what they were doing. Just all these schools, hey, let's put him with this guy. We know this guy's going to show him a good time.
Yeah.
I wasn't that guy.
Mm-hmm. Make sure y'all have fun. Not too much fun, but a lot of fun. The right amount of fun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Just be here at La Cook for breakfast tomorrow morning.
Call me if something happens.
Call me if something.
Yeah. Here's the number. Call me if it goes down.
I love that. Call me if something happens.
All right, we'll take a break. When we come back, we'll ask the bench. I see one already, so get those inside.
Or mailbag, whatever you want to call it.
Sure. Get those inside the Bayou 4 chat. We'll have as many as we can get to wrap up today's show.
Off the bench.
All right, go to Russell Pool Company. Go to russellpools.com. When you go to the website, you'll see a gallery of work there. You'll see financing options right there on the homepage as well. And the thing we always talk about with Russell Pools is, and I love they say, let's build your dream pool. That's important. Your dream pool, not somebody else's dream pool. Now, they got incredible options for you. I mean, they can do anything. And so I always encourage you, go take a look and see, hey, maybe you want something from here, something from there, and put it all together. But the thing that is going to always happen is it's going to be what your dream is. Go to russellpools.com.
Yeah, if you ever worked with a landscape architect before, they've seen everything. They know they know how to take your ideas, what you're thinking about, and put it on paper and make it truly something one of a kind, something incredible. So go to their website, russellpools.com. You can see their gallery of work, and it just gives you an idea of the quality that you're going to get when you work with Russell. We're about to start a project with them. Can't wait to get that thing started. Go visit them, russellpools.com.
Parish Construction and Roofing.
is Coach Kim Mulkey. Go to parishbuilt.com for all of your roofing needs.
From your hometown, parishbuilt.com.
After a decade of working in private duty nursing, I know how hard it can be to find compassionate care for the ones that you love the most. So I started Decision Critical, a premier concierge nursing agency, so we can take care of you wherever you are. Our highly skilled nurses provide exceptional care from the comfort of your own home with personalized packages for short-term, long-term, or even around-the-clock care. Visit us at decisioncriticalbr.com and give us a call today to get started.
Hi, I'm Mitchell Meredith with Locke Meredith Sean Fagan and Associates. We take great pride in educating our clients about their rights. Whether you're injured at work or while you drive, call our office at 272-5555. Knowledge is power, and you should know your rights after an injury.
Hi, I'm Sean Fagan of Locke Meredith Sean Fagan and Associates. When insurance companies have been unfair, we've never been afraid to go to trial. Fighting hard to protect your rights, we never settle a case out of convenience. We only settle when it's right for you. Whether you hire us at all, give us a call.
Breck teamed up to reimagine your parks, and you imagined big. With your help, we went to work, creating 12 beautiful community parks across the parish. A family-sized water park, miles and miles of trails, and parks just for your dogs. There are more places to splash, to explore, to run wild, and even soar. You imagined, we delivered. Gold. Breck, your #1 park system in the nation.
Sometimes you ignore the signs, even when they're right in front of you. Problem gambling isn't always easy to spot. Know the signs, set your limit. Learn more about healthy gambling habits by visiting us online or text or call for free, confidential help now.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there with you.
From Louisiana, I'm from Louisiana, I'm from Louisiana, I'm from Louisiana, I'm from Louisiana. We call it that boom, I'm from Louisiana, I'm from Louisiana.
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
Free the king. I'm from Louisiana, I'm from Louisiana. We call it that boom, yeah.
All right, welcome back in. OTB here live from the Raids of Kane studio. Go ahead and get to your questions. Hashtag Ask the Bench. Was Hester old enough to legally drink on his official visit? No, that's close.
Yeah, you're legally drinking in 8th grade, probably, bub.
I was close. I wasn't that far away. I was not that far away. Hashtag Ask the Bench. Can Flynn or Jake see my post? Yeah, Nook, we can see it.
Yeah, bro.
I hadn't been keeping up with it the last hour or so, so if you said something, I have to go back and look at it.
Ask the Bench here. Do you see Nuss and Perk getting invites to the Senior Bowl? For sure, Perk. And I would.
Yes.
With Nuss as well?
I think so.
I'm just trying to think of all the seniors. Like is Mendoza, are the top quarterbacks right now seniors?
Not all of them, but for the Senior Bowl now, if you are a junior and you declare for the draft, you actually can go to the Senior Bowl. Mm-hmm. There's always like a quarterback or two that drops out too, and so you could get somebody that obviously has a big name. And I asked Drew Fabianich about Garrett, I think last week. He's like, I mean, look, the tape is the tape this year. He goes, but NFL teams don't forget what they've seen, good or bad. He said that like in a good. He's like, so for Nussmeier, there's the good. It's like teams don't forget about that, and they'll take that into.
You certainly can't unsee what you saw last year, but you also can't unsee what you.
That's what he said.
He said,
but there's enough good where like they're going to evaluate him and evaluate the good as well.
Well, he's certainly would be on the short list of invitees. That's just I'd have to see a list right now. I mean, of the guys, which is wild.
Hashtag ask the bench if Lane takes either job, Florida or LSU. How long before he gets a natty? I don't know.
I don't know.
Florida's on their way to their 3rd losing season in the last 4.
Yeah, haven't we seen this story play out with Dan Mullen at Florida?
Dan actually won a lot of games there.
I know. I agree with that. Yeah. He got fired.
Hashtag ask the bench. What's a decent football rip I can surprise my boys with? Haven't bought football cards in a minute.
A decent football rip. Kind of depends.
Prism's coming out.
Prism's coming out in December.
3 weeks?
December 12th or 13th, something like that. Prism's like the most high valued one, I guess.
Donruss is out right now.
But we bought, me and my son bought there. Right now there's an advent calendar for Absolute. Absolute's like has the Kaboom cards, which all like the kids like. You go chase Kaboom chasing. They're all fun. Kind of depends on what you want out of it. You just want to rip cards and get
Halloween cards,
some cool names and some cool pictures. Some Halloween
cards. Not a big deal. I gave you a lot of LSU cards over the last couple of days.
Not a huge deal. I got me a Nussmeier. Got me a Van Buren.
Yep.
Got me a Whit Weeks.
Yep. There's one more.
Who else did you give me?
Trade S Green.
Trade S Green.
Yep.
Not a big deal. Thanks for the base cards.
You're welcome.
Not even a
Hashtag ask the bench. Is Kiffin better off calling Ole Miss's bluff so whoever hires him doesn't have to pay a buyout? You would still have to give that over. I mean, they're not going to like fire him. They're just like, they're not going to fire him. Like I know they gave him a date.
Probable cause.
They're not going to do that. Ash the bench. How do I get a value on my childhood football card binder? There's plenty of apps now where you literally just take a picture of the card.
Yep.
And it gives you like the latest sales and kind of an average of what the card would be.
I will say if you're around our age, which is around 40, probably most of your cards are not worth anything.
True.
Because all those like baseball cards from the mid-90s are like worthless.
Wow.
Yeah, so like when we were growing up, like all of that from like 88 to 95, like
yeah, there's good basketball.
Yeah, football no though.
Really?
They mass produce baseball.
Baseball is like not at all.
They mass produce like every card, and so like
so just too many of them.
Like Upper Deck.
I'm sure there are some like we don't.
Very. I mean like 10.
Didn't they call it like the wax era or something like that?
This one's for Jordan. Hashtag ask the bench. Any suggestions who the Pelicans should hire?
Jesus Christ himself.
How would that go?
We'll be unstoppable because at this point, I mean, you're reaching for straws, bro. Like you don't really have anything going for you. You thought Borrego was gonna give you a little bit of interim boost, but I mean, again, you played the Warriors and the OKC, who was always BTA every time anybody OKC sees is BTA. So it's just you. I don't know, man.
That is belt to ass for.
Yeah, how many acronyms you just give us?
You know, I didn't want to know if I could say it on the air, so
you
yeah,
can. Absolutely,
definitely BTA.
I mean, we don't celebrate it. We don't church, you know.
But if you ask me, you just got to roll Borrego for now, and then hopefully you can throw enough money at Mike Malone or Taylor Jenkins in the offseason and try and.
So you don't bring in somebody now. You just ride it out with the interim.
It's more about if I'm Mike Malone.
You don't have your first round. Oh my god.
If I'm Mike Malone, why am I to hop off my couch to come coast to 2-12?
And look, I like Queen. I think Queen's a great player, but my god.
He's gonna be all right.
He's good. He's a good player, but like unprotected first round picks.
Oh no, the pick was terrible. Don't get me wrong, but all you had to do was throw a top 3 protector, and you was fine.
We're probably pretty big like free agent destination too.
Yeah,
we got that going for us.
In your dreams.
I like New Orleans.
Me too.
We still got some seconds left.
We got 20.
Yeah, chill out, bro.
Man, what a great show.
Shut it down. Just because we talk Pelicans, I mean you got to get
great
so
show.
there,
we talked a lot about Lane Kiffin, pissed a lot of people off for no reason. Just we wanted you to think. Don't be a sheep. Just think about things. Think outside the box. Go Tigers.
All right, we love you. We'll see you tomorrow. Go Tigers.
Off the bench.
All right, go to KTZBlinds.com, KTOZBlinds.com, the website for K to Z Interiors and Outdoor Living. Been doing it since 2004 in Baton Rouge, in Lafayette, on the North Shore. That contact information in the top right corner of the website there, interior and outdoor living. And sometimes it can be both at the same time when you don't even know it. That's what it was for me. It's what it will be for you as well. Have Brandon Barton and the team come out to your space because they're going to know your space, learn your space, and change your space in a matter of minutes. KTZBlinds.com.
That's right, K to Z Interiors and Outdoor Living. Go check out their website right now. They recently renovated that thing. They shows you everything. They got a gallery of work right there. You can check financing options. You can check out their promotions. Everything, window coverings, inside, outside, whatever it is. Motorized shades on the outdoor. I can't wait to get my project started. We're talking blinds on the inside, shutters, drapes, whatever it is. Let them come in, take a look at your space, and beautify that house. KTZBlinds.com.
Attention diesel mechanics. River Parish Contractors has an immediate full-time opening with benefits. Valid licenses and TWIC card is required to apply. Call or text Big Jake today at 985-479-9858 or go to rpcontractors.com and click on Apply Now. Come be part of the team that values hard work, has a high standard of excellence, and delivers projects on time and safely. River Parish Contractors. Let's get building.
Hi, I'm Mitchell Meredith. At Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates, we know each case and client are unique and that no two cases are the same. But one thing remains constant, and that is our passion to help our clients. After an accident, we know your life has changed, which is why we passionately fight to make you and your family whole. Remember, whether you hire us at all, give us a call at 272-5555. We're here to serve you.
Every winner knows a great play starts with a solid game plan and the right team by your side. At Sunshine, we're here to keep your operation running strong. From tractors to harvesters, we've got the John Deere equipment you need to tackle every job with confidence. Because when the work's done right, there's more time for the things that matter, like cheering on your favorite team. Make Sunshine Quality Solutions part of your playbook this season and learn more about what it means to be powered by Sunshine at sunequip.com.
Trust isn't given, it's earned by showing up, leading the way, and performing at your best when it matters most. Our Lady of the Lake sports medicine experts know what it takes to improve performance and build champions at every level. That's why LSU chose Our Lady of the Lake as its championship health partner, trusting Louisiana's best medical team to care for our state's best athletes. From championship athletes to everyday champions, trusted care starts here.
I trust the lake.
Hi, this is Beth Serena. Welcome to my pool.